Hey there, everyone. Welcome back. So, we're going to be doing a live stream. Haven't done this for a while. I'm going to be covering the Travis Scott Astroworld tragedy that just happened. It was absolutely horrible on everything that happened. Just can't believe what actually transpired. So, Travis Scott, a famous rapper, as you can see here, had this crazy concert slash festival called Astroworld, and I believe there's over 50,000 fans that attended, plus 50,000 because there was a bunch of people that ended up storming the gates and ended up actually breaking in, which is actually pretty insane. They were saying that at least 8 dead people, and there's many, many more people injured. This is just absolutely a tragedy that could have been prevented. They were saying that some of the victims that sadly passed from this tragedy were 14, 16, 2 were 21, 2 were 23, and one was 27. That's just absolutely just heartbreaking. I can't believe that. Yeah, they're saying that there's about 50,000 people, but there was a bunch of fans that did rush the gates. So I don't know if those were including the 50,000 people that bought tickets, or there was a bunch of other people that just showed up and stormed it. But yeah, this is absolutely horrible. And they were saying that there was over 300 people, yeah, more than 300 people treated at a field hospital. One of the patients hospitalized is 10 years old. That's just mind blowing. And that's the thing, is that this was an all ages event, so there was kids from all ages. Like there was a video of a 4-year-old on somebody's shoulders, partying and being like, "Yeah," which was absolutely just insane. You figure at a concert like this, it'd be like 18 or over. Um, I went to a couple concerts, like I've been to Corn, and they're pretty insane, but nothing like this. So we're gonna go over some of this footage. Mind you, some of it might be a little shocking, some of it might be pretty extreme, but we're just gonna go over it and see how it is. Hi, Chad. Have you had a live stream before? I have, but it's been a while. A little rusty on it. I usually just do gaming live streams, but this was just pretty crazy, and I just figure I'm gonna start doing some live streams because editing and filming and all that and posting the videos are one thing, and you all get to watch it. But doing the live stream, we get to check it out together, and then we can interact as well and talk about it. So I thought it'd just be a little bit better. Hey, what's up, Red October? Yeah, what's up? What up? Just finished eating, and yeah, I just been covering this all day, so I just wanted to make a video talking about it and just how crazy it is. And this could have been 100% prevented, by the way, because earlier in the day, the crowd versus the security at the live at the gates, as you can see here, we're going to be watching this video. Um, yeah, it's pretty intense. Look at this. Look at that. People just jump in the gate. Get the better quality here. Look at that. That's just absolutely insane. Okay, I've been to like festivals, I've been to concerts, I've been to like Disneyland, I've been like places. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. It's just absolutely mind blowing that all these people decided, just, you know what? Since a couple people decided to storm the gates, we're all going to storm the gates. And it just shows you that people do live by mob mentality, and it is very sad. I agree, Red October, and this is where it could have been 100% prevented, because after this happened, they should have shut it all down or addressed this, because I don't know if these people are actually people that paid tickets to get into the venue, or they're just people that just stormed in there. And you can see like security. There's like one security guy, totally overwhelmed. Like how many people could be bringing in weapons? And this is the scary part, is that from what I've heard, is that what caused the mayhem later was somebody had a needle and was sticking somebody with a needle. And there's actually reports of it. Even an officer reported it. Look at that. They even trampled that. That's crazy. Look at how many people stormed in. That's just nuts. Like, it's not just like 15, 20 people that just said, you know what, let's do it. No, look at all these people. Oh, even police showed up with the horses. You figure at that point they'd be like, yeah, no. No, they're still running. Wow, that's crazy. It is sad. This whole tragedy could have been prevented. What blows my mind is that this is an all ages event, but it states on the site that I looked up that anyone that's under the age of a certain age, I think it was like 14 or 18 or something like that, they had to be accounted by an adult. Yeah, I think anyone under the age of 18 had to be presented with an adult. So, and you can see a lot of these people are under the age of 18. So it makes me wonder if they were actually checking people with adults, or they just said, you know what, free reign, let anyone in, any age, who cares, kind of thing. Look at the security guard. He's like fighting people. What? He's like trying to push him, but he also like hit him there. It's crazy. Well, there's more security now, and there's police and stuff on like horses. That's intense. They're just utter chaos. These younger generations, man. Like, it's just nuts. I'd be like the one person going the opposite direction. I'd be like, I'm gonna go the other way. So like this happened earlier in the day before everything horrible transpired. Ooh, just knocked that guy down. That guy fell backwards there. Security's actually like decking guys too. It's crazy. You grabbed that one guy there. But look at all the people. We're not talking like 10 or 20 people. We're talking like hundreds. Well, they stopped a couple people there. They're all like knocking over the gates. So like, yeah, how many people got in with weapons? How many people like had things that they weren't supposed to be? I don't know. That's just absolutely nuts. And like, this is the thing, is that's where on TMZ they even said like Travis Scott, Astroworld security pricked in neck with needle, which is just, yeah. So apparently what happened was, this happened earlier in the day where all the people stormed the gate. They had like loss of control, and then later on it just goes absolutely insane. So we're gonna go on to like the subreddit here where most of the videos are. Oh, that's loud. But yeah, they have like the update now for people outside, sadly.
Exactly right.
But we'll check this out here. So someone tries to get the crew's attention to help. Crowd calls them a B and tells them to calm down. Absolutely horrible. And that just shows you the generation that when things started happening, from what I understand it, and it's alleged, they're saying that somebody in the crowd had a needle and was sticking people with a needle. This is alleged. It's not proven yet. But that's the thing, is that a police officer confirmed that he was a security guard working for Astrofest was injected with a needle. So if a security guard was injected with a needle, then it's possibly safe to say and speculate and to say that there other people were being stuck with a needle, and that's why people were suffering from cardiac arrest and just dropping down and dying. It would cause panic. You know, if somebody's out there sticking people, then obviously you're gonna want to get the heck out of there. And the amount of people that were there, it was just absolutely outstanding. But anyways, we'll play this clip quickly, and then we'll cover a little bit other. But yeah, this just proves that somebody was there. Um, which is just absolutely just mind blowing.
Will tell you, one of the narratives was that some individual was injecting other people with drugs. We do have a report of a security officer, according to the medical staff that was out and treated him last night, that he was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen, and he felt a prick in his neck. When he was examined, he went unconscious.
That's crazy. So he was helping somebody, and then he felt a prick in his neck, and then he went unconscious.
They administered Narcan. He was revived, and the medical staff did notice a prick that was similar to a prick that you would get if somebody's trying to inject. That is one part of it.
That's
The other thing
crazy.
that's very important,
So there's that where a security guard was pricked in the neck, and then he was revived with an Archon can. That's crazy. That's just absolutely mind blowing. So that would absolutely explain why other people were going into chaos and panic if they see people with a needle sticking people.
there were some individuals that were trampled, and we want to be respectful of that. But we just ask that y'all give us time to do a proper investigation. Live.
Okay, and he's also saying that some people were trampled, which is the case because there's videos of people that are like, there's like somebody that falls, and then somebody else falls on top of them, and then somebody else falls on top of them. It was just absolutely insane. It was absolutely chaos. And Travis Scott, the whole time he's on the stage, sees all this going on, and instead of stopping it, putting an end to it, and any of the cameramen, anybody just putting a stop to the show, they just continue it like nothing's even going on, which is just absolutely crazy and mind blowing. Which is absolutely sad. But yeah, we'll go back up here. So this guy was actually trying to warn people. They're telling him to get down. Oh yeah, so he's trying to get the cameramans.
Exactly right. Going in there. People are fucking dying. I want to save somebody's life. That's somebody's kid.
Two hands to the sky.
I want to save them.
Two hands to the sky. Two hands up, y'all. Two hands up.
So they're telling him to get down and to stop bugging the cameraman.
Let's go.
But people are like dying. That's crazy. It wasn't just like one person. There's like over 8 people that died. And there's like over 300 people that are injured. And then there's this girl too. Another angle of a girl trying to get the cameraman's attention. And this was what was insane is that this girl said that she like witnessed people getting trampled. She saw people like screaming for help. She went to go get help and attention. She decided to go up on to get the cameraman's attention, and instead of like acknowledging what's going on, he just like tells her to basically screw off, or he's gonna like knock her off the podium. Yeah, as you can see, he's like telling her to get down, which is absolutely insane. She's like, "What?" She said that she tried to knock the camera to move it too. I don't know if she did, but we'll see in this video. She's definitely in the way and trying to tell him. You can see, oh yeah, she did move it. See, and he's giving her trouble. Wow, wow, that cameraman, what a douche. She's like, "Yo, people are dying. We need to like stop the show," and then trying to like show the camera and everything. He's like, "Get off and leave me alone." Like that's crazy. I know he's like trying to do his job, but like, come on, we're all human, and like that's just absolutely like. Some people, man, it's you would figure one person that was a part of the show, one person that was part of the show would have just said, "You know what? Enough is enough. Let's shut it down." Nope, they just let it continue going on. Oh, so now they're saying 11 people died. 11. That's just insane. So it's not 8, it's 11 people now. My heart and my prayers go out to everybody that's being impacted by this. It's just totally sad. Just horrible. Hey, what's up, Twisted Soul? I'm doing pretty good. Just came across this today and just blown away and just wanted to cover it. So at some point, the whole section of the crowd were chanting, "Stop the show." What more could they have done to get the crew's attention? And that's the thing. You figure one crew member, that's all it would have taken to stop it all. But the thing is that there's going to be video clips that will show that even Travis Scott sees what's going on and he doesn't even care. He just keeps singing and stuff. It's just absolutely disgusting. Yeah, so they're telling him to stop the show and he just keeps going. That's crazy. Travis Scott doesn't care about his fans. Yeah, subreddits are pretty crazy when it comes to the Travis Scott and stuff. But it all started with the security in the beginning and then later on. Reminded you're entitled to safety if you're paying $400 for a ticket. Yeah, that's true. This is Will We Survive sign is really eerie. Alright, let's check this out. Eerie signs. There's a lot of conspiracies going around now that this was all to do with like the Illuminati. Just gonna say alleged. Like this is all conspiracies that people are just like going around saying that this is like a blood sacrifice. He sacrificed his fans and stuff. It's absolutely crazy. I just seen it today too. It was scary. A damn shame. It is a shame. Like I've been to concerts and stuff, and I've never seen anything this level. They're saying there's a sign. Where's the sign? Will we survive? But yeah, look at the amount of people. That's the problem is that it was just shoulder to shoulder people. So at any point if you needed to go anywhere or do anything or if there was an emergency, there was absolutely nothing they could do. And that's the problem. And when there was an emergency, they didn't really do anything. Like they tried to and they couldn't because like the people were blocking the ambulance and then like yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. Let's see here. This is the arguably This is arguably the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Travis needs to pay for this. He promotes this rager behavior. People jumping on security personal cars trying to pick up unconscious people. What? See, that's what I mean. Sacrificing that would be so sad, or be so evil, right? It would be evil. I actually listened to a whole podcast today about a guy talking about it all. There's a lot of hidden meetings in his videos, images, a lot of things. So yeah, it just wouldn't be. Yeah, it would just be crazy. But yeah, look at this. His own fans, they're raging on top of like the security that are trying to help out. That's crazy. That's just absolutely nuts. People are like dying and they're trying to like help them and they can't because people are just still partying and just the concert's just going wild. Like that's just nuts. Yeah, I agree on that one. People are posting the CPR pics and videos and it is kind of disgusting. I hope I don't come across any of those. I do apologize if we do come across any of those. Yeah, this was another angle where the girl actually comes up and tells the cameraman and he like tells her that if she doesn't step down. Alright, yeah, here we go. See, this is the medic cart trying to get through a seemingly an impossible crowd. And this is what blows my mind. For anybody that's throwing a concert, if you're the musician, the artist, or anybody, and you're on stage and you can clearly see an ambulance or anything that's happening, at that point you would figure you would just shut down the whole thing. You would just be like, nope, shut it down. Let's, get that person help. Let's get this resolved. But no, he just continues raging on like nothing's going on. Yeah, look at all the people. That's insane. Yeah, look, he starts going up now. Like nothing's even transpiring. I'm not gonna play the music because, like, copyright and all that stuff. YouTube's really anal when it comes to that kind of stuff. But yeah, look at that. He's just partying, and there's a medic there, and they're trying to clear out the people. Even the own fans are so disrespectful of their own people and their own community as a fan group that they don't even move out of the way for each other. That's just uncalled for. Like you hear some of the hardcore heavy metal guys are like, yeah, Satan in like mosh pits and just crazy and stuff. They help each other up. They help each other. Like it just this is just next level insanity. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just a disgrace to the like music concerts and communities and just everything and fan base, just everything in general. Like when you think about it, like I've been to some pretty crazy concerts. Like heck, I'm a fan of ICP and they have the Juggalo Fest that they do all the gathering of the Juggalo, and that's never gotten that crazy. Like some stuff happens, but never to the point that this goes insane. Okay, somebody posts. There's a lot of weird stuff on subreddits, but there's some of the footage. For being pretty close to stage, I thought the moshing wasn't as bad previous. There's a medical car attempting to pass through. I don't know. There's a bunch of other videos if I can come across them. It's been like flooded though. Let's see if there's any new things. But yeah, they're saying that the security guard was pricked, so what caused the whole mayhem is that some dude was walking around sticking people with a syringe, supposedly, allegedly, and that's what caused people to, pass out unconscious. Sorry, stupid TMZ. Their graphic photo there, they showed somebody that's passed out there that they're trying to bring back there. But yeah, they have like a timestamp of everything that happened here. And this what's crazy is during this whole thing is that Apple supposedly had like a drone or some company had a drone and they were live streaming the whole thing. And at one time they didn't even like stop it. They just continued. Travis reacting to the situation and calling for help. Really? Travis actually calls for help? That's the first. I haven't seen that on subreddit. Let's hear that.
Security, somebody help jump in real quick. Keep going.
Well, that's good that he stopped to get help there, but why wouldn't he just like... Okay, but what I don't understand is that this is the point of view where he says that can somebody get some help? There's another angle where it shows the guy that's on the ground that's like basically convulsing and dying, and that's where he's asking them to get help, and then security runs over, but then he starts singing, and the guy's like convulsing on the ground. Like that man, what? That's like so disrespectful. That he's like, "Can you get some help?" And he starts singing.
Security, somebody help jump in real quick. Keep going.
So yeah, off camera, there's a guy convulsing. Like,
Somebody jump in. Come on, security.
yeah, security get some help, but shut it down, stop it. He starts singing. That's that's somebody's child. That's some person. That's a human being dying in front of you, and you're gonna continue singing. Yeah, look at that dude convulsing. Yeah, like what the frick is this guy thinking? He must have been on something too, or something. I don't know. He must have not been in the right frame of mind. I don't get that. Yeah, see, Travis is really singing, meanwhile looking at a dead body. What the F? I'm not gonna show this clip because it shows the person, but you heard him singing. I heard him singing. Maybe I could just play it and not show it. I don't know. I don't want to take the risk. YouTube's kind of anal when it comes to that kind of stuff. Some people can show stuff, news can show whatever they want, but small creators, shame on you. What's this one? Speaking of ambulances, here's a disturbing video. Astroworld's dancing on top of an ambulance. What? He's dancing on top of an ambulance. Okay, so look at there's like people dying, and instead of like helping people that are like convulsing and dying and clearing out the way, they're just gonna like continue partying, filming, and dance on top of the ambulance. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Whoa, that one not. Sorry. Yeah, that's just doesn't make any sense. Like that's like your own fan base, your own people, your own community, and you're not gonna help each other out. What's up, Miss J? Right, Sarah? Like it just doesn't make any sense. What was this one? At least 8 people died. No, they said that over 11 people died. There was a post on subreddit that somebody said they saw over 100 people die. I don't want to like make any claims like that are facts, but that's just what I saw. I could just allegedly that's what somebody's claimed to see. I know that on subreddit now they said that it's gone up to it was 11 people, I think it was. And yeah, that not 8 anymore. It's 11 on subreddit, but the news we could Google it and look it up. But yeah, let's see what this one. Disturbing videos, people jumping on top. No, I already seen that one. There's disturbing graphic videos. I don't want to see any of that. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, so it is confirmed level 11 possible deaths tonight at Travis Scott's. Jeez, look at all this. They were saying that the first original Astroworld had half the amount of people and double the amount of security, and then this year it was like double the amount of people and half the security or something like that. There was like a thing that I was reading. But yeah, no, this all started at the beginning when a bunch of fans, not just like 10 or 20 fans, I'm talking like a couple hundred fans just stormed the gates. And at that point, they could have and should have just shut down the show, but they care more about the money than fan safety. And that like proves it even when the show's going on. But yeah, let's see if there's any new things on the subreddit here. It's just absolutely crazy. There's just a bunch of stuff here. Video statement from Travis.
To the ones that was lost last night, we're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show. And
First off, why does he keep closing his eyes? It's just kind of weird. Sorry for interrupting his speech there, but it's just weird that he keeps closing his eyes. And also for what happened in the tragedy and his own fans. And if he cared so much, you figured he'd be bawling. Like if that happened, man, like I'd be like, I would be crying. I'd be devastated. Like, I even feel like crying for what happened, like, and seeing what happened. Like, it's just so horrible. But he was there
help them get the
watching it.
help
He
they
was
need.
singing.
I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The city of Houston, HPD, fire department. Everyone. Help us figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact your local authorities.
Yeah, they were saying that possibly that this was all like a setup or an attack that was planned on the event, that people went there deliberately to cause problems, and that's where they were saying that there was allegedly somebody walking around with needle and sticking people with drugs, and they were going into cardiac arrest and dropping down dead. And that's where even a security guard verified that he got stuck with a needle, and they had to revive him with Narcan, and they actually verified that he was stuck with a needle, and that was a security guard that was trying to help somebody or seduce somebody, like, So that makes you wonder on what actually transpired, and I really hope they get down to the bottom of it. Let's finish listening to what Travis has to say here. It's actually, it's really devastating and it's a tragedy what happened, but you figure he'd be more, a little bit torn up in his video. I don't know.
Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I mean, I'm honestly just devastated, and
Also, in the YouTube community, usually when you make an apology video, um, you don't edit it or cut it like this video. I don't know if that's because of the video that the person uploaded or if that's his original video. I guess it's because Instagram, there's different parts. I don't know. I don't usually film the Instagram, but usually in the YouTube community, it's usually a no and a bad thing to edit or do parts to an apology. You want to be sincere, you want to be honest, you want to be upfront, and you're going to do it from the beginning to the end. And that way, if the fans know that if you're actually being sincere or not, because you don't have any chance to edit it, you don't have any chance to cut it out and make it seem like you're a good guy or whatever, or hide anything, you know what I mean? Because if you say something accidentally during a live stream or a full video, then it's kind of hard to cut it out or edit it after the fact. But I guess it's because of Instagram. But
could never imagine anything like this just happening. And I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated and
it is just
just keep
horrible.
you guys informed on what's going on.
Should have never happened.
I love you all. Just can to keep you guys updated.
I guess that was it on the video. But that's the thing, is that this could have all been prevented, 100% prevented. Originally, at the beginning of the day, fans rushed the gate, as you can see here, and it got to the point that security was actually attacking fans, as well as like fans were just tripping and hurting themselves. Like it goes pretty intense. And at this point, they could have just shut down the whole concert, the festival. Look at this. Like it's just absolute chaos. And that's when they could have shut it down, and it would have prevented all the sad casualties and tragedy that happened tonight, Because, like, how do they have any control of, like, who any of these people are, or what are they carrying, or what are they doing? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why they would continue a concert at that point. I think at, like, any point, if this happened at, like, Disneyland or anywhere, they would just shut it down. They wouldn't continue the rides, they wouldn't continue the show, I didn't know all this, Chad. Thanks for sharing this info with us. No problem. I've covered quite a bit of it and what happened today too. There is a lot of graphic video that's going around. I just don't really want to show that. This was like from 43 minutes, 54 minutes ago. That was his apology that he actually uploaded. Rest in peace from the ones that lost their lives today. It's really sad, yeah. So this is like all on subreddit. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't know why. Okay, this is what I was going to mention, is that they were saying that the security guard was injected with a needle. And it was verified, but then it says it's a misleading title. I just don't understand that. Like, The police are verifying something, but then they're saying it's a misleading title on subreddit. So are the police misleading? Like I don't get it. Yeah, what's up, Gertag? So yeah, this just doesn't make any sense to me there. But yeah, hmm. Unverified, potentially misleading. New update on the Astroworld Festival situation. Let's check this out. It says source claims someone was injecting crowd with drugs. Just letting you all know, this is an unverified, potentially misleading lead. It's unverified, it's not proof. But TMZ is saying that a source connected to Astroworld tells TMZ someone in the crowd went crazy and began injecting people with some sort of drug, which caused a panic and then a surge. The source says authorities are trying to determine if those who went into cardiac arrest were the ones injected. We're told one of those who died is a 10-year-old. That's just absolutely horrible. The source says it appears to be a targeted attack. We have not confirmed this report, but the source is a key person involved in the festival. They're saying that this is potentially misleading and unverified, but that's what they're stating right now. They're probably going to verify this later. It would only make sense that's what would cause a panic at a festival. People are just having a good time. There's no reason for anyone to panic or have cause chaos. But for their fans to storm the gates like this, it just says that anything could happen. But that's the thing, is I don't see the fans causing like a panic unless they were just so excited to see Travis Scott. They all just wanted to rush the front of the stage, and then some of the people that were stuck in the wave got pushed down and got trampled, and that could be a possibility. But they were saying that someone was injecting the crowd, which would be more of a possibility. Because if I was in a freaking concert, going, yeah, and then I saw somebody with a freaking needle, I would freak the frick out, wouldn't you? Fortnite? Probably not. I don't know. I already made level 200, so I'm already locked everything on that. But yeah, no. But what's weird is that the police even verified and said that security was pricked. So it's just really weird that they're saying it's misleading, potentially. I don't know, there's a bunch of people that are talking about it too. They're saying that it's a PR move for them to try to dodge the blame. I don't know. It's hard to say. Because what if it wasn't like somebody that just went crazy? What if, like they said, it was a targeted attack? Because they said it appears to be a targeted attack. What if somebody just, like, what if it was, I don't want to use the T word that Ryan, I don't know, but hello, security just pushing them, they not securing anything, right? They're just pushing them and fighting them, 100%. But like, I don't know how to say that word without YouTube getting me in trouble. That would freak me out if I seen a man with a needle, right? See counseling if you're experiencing mental trauma from the Travis Scott. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be suffering PTSD and a bunch of other stuff from that. It's going to be horrible. Is there true that there was only one water station? What? Yeah, there's supposed to be multiple water stations throughout the event too. So if they didn't have any water stations and they only had one, then people obviously going to be dying from dehydration and stuff too. Two, but yeah, I couldn't get water all day. The line was so long. Man, that's wild. Only two. Hella shitty planning. I've been to a smaller festival than Astroworld, and they almost had multiple water stations with multiple fountains at each station. Two water stations total. Did each water station only have one fountain? Bro, that's crazy. This is like a recipe for disaster. It sounds like the cheapest of the cheapest festival for like the maximum profits. The RISM word. Yeah, the RISM word. Yes, yes. The T word, but RISM. Yes. They were saying that it was a targeted attack. So T, but RISM. Yes. You got it, Twisted Soul. Sorry. But yeah, no, that's crazy. I'm surprised nobody like filmed it or posted it. Have multiple on-site water refill stations. So sad. Let's check it out. What can I bring? What is the bag policy? Prohibited items. Magic money. What is magic money? What? Just imagine buying all this magic money. Now you can't spend it because the carnival's like everything's canceled. I know a guy that robbed a store with a syringe full of bleach. He's been in prison his whole life. He's in jail now for robbing a bank in St. John. Damn, that's crazy, class 2. How much do the rides cost? Will there be medical personnel on site? We'll have medical staff on site for the entire duration of Astroworld Festival. So they're saying that there would be people, but if you're not sure whether it's an emergency or not, assume it is and get help immediately. All of our safety and medical staff are there to help you to enjoy the festival and make it. Huh? What about security? Well, clearly their security was garbage. This is funny. What about security? Your health, safety, and security are always our top priority. Astroworld Festival's public safety team will continue to work closely. Your health, safety, and security are always our top priority? Clearly. Check out their security and health and safety protocols going on here at the gate. Your health, safety, and security is our top #1 priority. Look at the security fighting the people. Sorry for laughing. This is just horrible, but I just gotta rub it off in a different way, you know, instead of just like sitting here crying, because I could be, but it's just their own stupid policy. Oh, it's just so bad. Like I've never seen anything this horrible. What if Travis Scott does another club with McDonald's and people get showing up in a line? Nah, I think Travis Scott is done after this, to be honest. You live long enough, you meet one of everybody. Yeah, it's true. Will I be searched? Well, clearly not, because that video shows that those people were not searched. Re-entry will be not permitted. Can I bring my kids? That's all it says, is all patrons must have a ticket to enter the festival. So it doesn't matter how old you are. No strict no pet policy. Well, that was good. Thank the Lord no animals or pets were hurt in this, but jeez, it's just absolutely crazy. Free water, that's what I wanted to see. Yes, Astroworld Festival offer multiple free water refilling stations. Check your festival map for locations. We encourage you to bring reusable water bottles or CamelBak. But people are on subreddit saying that there was literally only two. But yeah, I couldn't get water all day. I'm wondering if they actually have a map online of it. I don't know. Could read everything else, but let's check out the Astroworld site. It's like they're saying that there's like all this like crazy conspiracy, Illuminati, like blood sacrifice stuff going on, and there's like all these like look at like the images that are involved. Like they're saying like the triangle, Illuminati, the hands with the eye, the all-seeing eyes. There's like all these different hidden meanings in Travis Scott. It's just I don't know. It's just all conspiracies, but you never know. You never know. Safety sponsors lost and found. What's the safety? Updated policy on COVID-19. That's what I was wondering. Regular communication. Blah, 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 blah. A printed copy of negative COVID-19 test results or proof of full vaccination will be required to attend. Okay, so that's good. At least everybody, hopefully that was there, was proven that they were fully vaxxed or that they provided test results. See? They all provided vax and test results when they entered the gates. They did a very good job at doing that. That guy actually, the security actually hit that guy in the face. That guy actually tripped that guy. Security's not even stopping anyone. They're just pushing him and punching him, and it just doesn't make any sense. But you get my point. I don't even understand why people go to concerts and a bunch of sweaty people screaming. I don't know. I've been to a couple concerts. Some are enjoyable, but some of them I agree. There's people that just yell and scream and just act like idiots. But that's just crazy. one water station. But yeah, I can't find like anything about the Astro map on their thing. Astro World Festival sold out. I don't see a map. Cool to actually find one, but can't blame Trav. Apparently somebody on subreddit said that back in the day. Bro, it says we need cookies and safety. I know, right? No, thank you. But yeah, no, there was a thing on subreddit talking about how Travis Scott got charged for inciting his fans to rush the gates and jump over barriers at a previous concert. So it doesn't surprise me that this happened. Oh yeah, this was the eyewitness here, the girl that says everything. Yum, cookies. I love cookies. Cookies are good, except for cookies on the website. I don't know what they do. I don't like accepting them. Travis Scott doesn't care about his fan. Yeah, they're just kind of going to go over the same stuff. See what the hot stuff is. Hot. Video statement. Kind of went over the same stuff. There are other videos, but I don't really want to show the really just discreet ones. But it all could have prevented, like I said. But yeah, no, it's just absolutely insane and sad what happened today. And they finally stated that it's risen from 8 to 11 now, which is just absolutely horrible. Travis should get charged a lot of money. He's gonna lose a lot of money, I think, because of what happened. There's videos of him just sitting there singing. Like, there's a video that I showed where somebody's dying, and he stops. He goes, "Security, somebody help that kid! Like, help that guy!" And as soon as like they start helping him, he starts singing again. He's like, "Ah," and everything, which is insane. Yeah, he would get sued, definitely. What if you saw Travis Scott? Well, before I thought Travis Scott was a cool guy and I liked his music and everything. But
Oh
now,
yeah.
because of what happened, it's kind of changed my thought on him, to be honest. It's really made me reconsider everything because of just like him singing and not stopping and seeing everything. This is what's funny is somebody posted this, but they're not looking at the date, saying that nah, we still sneak in the wild ones and thinking that they're sneaking in wild people, but Cactus Jack needs to be held accountable. Everybody needs to be held accountable, to be honest.
Place for people to come. We're going to have some counselors there, our assistants, family assistants, counselors there to get these families through it and connect and find out
It was
who's
all like
deceased.
kids and
We
stuff.
don't even have identification on some of these individuals. So my job as a chief of police is to make sure that we find out what happened.
Well, they're saying that there was somebody that went around with a needle. Security got pricked. They're saying that they verified it, but it's weird because subreddit's saying it's misleading, which is kind of weird. That lawsuit is going to be massive, right? 11 people, possibly more. There was a subreddit that I saw where somebody said they saw over 100 people died at the festival. Right now it's gone up to 11 from what we understand, which is very horrible. But there was over 300 people at the hospital tent area that were being treated. Yeah, no, it's just absolutely crazy. But yeah, no, if I was at a concert and somebody had a needle, I'd definitely not want to be there. But it's kind of weird because there is a video of the whole thing going on, and it wasn't like a stampede like they were saying. I don't know. It's kind of weird. See if we can find anything else that we haven't seen. I don't really want to click anything that's really disturbing. But yeah, no. Just their own fans are just absolutely crazy, their own community. Hey, what's up, Wolf Wolf? Hey, Wolf Wolf. The security, there was like no security. I think the security were kind of a joke, to be honest. They honestly didn't care. But yeah, this is what they're saying. Unverified, potentially misleading. TMZ. That somebody was injecting crowd with drugs. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's kind of weird because a couple days before he posted that, it's true dystopia is here. Yeah, they were saying that there was a targeted attack, possibly. Real question: who in their right mind would let a 10-year-old go to the concert? The parents should be charged too. August, bro. I agree. I agree 100% August. Um, there's actually like a video of like a person with like a 4-year-old on their shoulders, supposedly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wolf Wolf. It's okay. Yeah, they're saying it's unverified. Huh. That's kind of odd. I find that odd that they're doing that, saying that's unverified, misleading, but then the cop said, well, a cop said that the security verified.
Was injecting other people with drugs.
See?
We do have a report of a security officer, according to the medical staff that was out and treated him last night, that he was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen, and he felt a prick in his neck. When he was examined, he went unconscious. They administered Narcan. He was revived, and the medical staff did notice a prick that was similar to a prick that you would get if somebody's trying to inject. That is one part of it.
So they verified that there was a security guard that was trying to subdue somebody, and he felt a prick in his neck, and he went unconscious. They administered Narcan, and he was brought to. They did see where it would look like it was a needle or a syringe would have been hit in his neck, and that's actually verified from what this police officer is saying. That happened to a security guard, but it's weird because his misleading title. Oh, because confirmed that there were people being injected. Okay, I see where it's misleading because it states that people were being injected, but he states it was only a security guard, but they're saying it's people. But if hypothetically, let's just say that one security guard was injected, there's a possibility that that person that injected the security guard, or multiple people for that fact, could have injected multiple individuals or other individuals, and that's just a possibility. If a security guard got injected, then obviously, there's a possibility of that. There's plenty more good. We find some retreats to respect to. Yeah, I said that before, Twisted Soul. I made wax with crayons for rails and ledges. That's what's up. Thanks. I'm talking to someone that is nice. There you go. Yeah, Wolf, you don't have to worry. But yeah, no, this is absolutely horrible. The fans tried to stop the camera. Whoa, that went all weird. Yeah, I know we've seen a couple of these already, but yeah, no, it's just absolutely a tragedy and horrible. JFK, something feels fishy about this. Yeah, I don't know. It seems really weird. Well, they verified that there was only 2 water stations. Here, let's go back a bit. Let's see if there's anything new. I'm gonna see if I can find that one post. Here we go. Okay, so this is what I find really weird and fishy about it, like you said, JFK, is they did verify that a security guard was pricked in the neck, okay? So Travis Scott, Astroworld security pricked in neck with needle. He passed out unconscious. He had to be administered Narcan, came back to life. And they're saying that allegedly this isn't proven yet, that other people were stuck with the needle, and that's the reason why they ended up going to a cardiac arrest and dying. And there was over 8 to now 11 people that have had it happen. And this article here states that a source, this is unverified, but a source from Team Z says that someone in the crowd went crazy and began injecting people with some sort of drug, which caused a panic and then a surge. But they're trying to determine if those who went into cardiac arrest were the ones injected. And they were also told one of those who died is 10 years old, and the source says it appears to be a targeted attack. So they're saying it's someone in the crowd went crazy and began injecting people, and it begins to be a targeted attack. But I don't know. Is it like, was it one spot that happened, or was it multiple different places? And then if it was multiple different places, then that means that there was multiple people involved in this. And this is all just unverified right now, but they're still investigating. But this is what TMZ is reporting right now, that this is what they're stating, their sources saying. It's a very strange incident. Yeah, Wolf, just give me a little bit. It's unsafe to go to a concert for the young ones. It's literally unsafe to do anything. Well, I don't really want to say too much because I'll probably end up getting canceled, or YouTube will shut my stuff down, or people go after me. But with the amount of people that are unfortunately being brought into the countries undocumented and everything else, what do you expect is going to happen? You know, like I said, I don't want to say the word, but it starts with T, and the last thing is wrist. So there's a possibility with that too, and there's going to be an increase in that with an increase of everything else. And I don't really want to go on too much about that, but it is what it is. I feel like this was straight up blood sacrifice. Bandy. Somebody said that before. There was a bunch of actual conspiracies saying that it was because Travis Scott has a bunch of different subliminal hidden messages and images with the Illuminati and all this stuff, and there's all these conspiracies going on that it was a blood sacrifice. And we watched his apology. He actually has his apology that they posted on here, and to me it just seems really odd and weird because he's not really crying. He's just the whole time he's closing his eyes. Let's see if we can quickly find it here again. I want to listen to that witness quickly too, just to hear their account. 9:45 when he realized what was happening. Well, he's just kept singing, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. Huh, okay, so they said there was 50,000 people. This is insane. They said there was over 100,000 people, plus the people who broke through security gathering all together in one spot. Yeah, because there's all those people that broke through the gates, which wasn't just 10 or 20 people, it was like hundreds. But no, there was an apology, and he just kind of he was just sitting there closing his eyes, rubbing his face, and he wasn't really crying or anything, and just said he was sorry and everything. And yeah, and it was edited too, and it was like in parts, and I kind of like talked about how in the YouTube world you don't really want to do that. Oh, where's that witness? Oops, my browser's jumping all over the place. Who attended the Astroworld Festival and have not spoken to them, go to the Wyndham Houston Hotel at 8686 Kirby Drive. Damn, people are missing now and they're trying to search people. That's crazy. Lost friends and family. It's not only people that died, but also people that got injured, but now also people that are missing. That's crazy. I would love mod too, but I'm not here often or as much as I would like to. If I start live streaming on this channel, then I'll start giving mods out. I'll probably start doing a live stream every day, maybe. I'll do different topics, possibly. We'll see if you guys are all down for that. No, it's just unsafe, so this is screwed. No, it was 100% unsafe. As soon as all those fans rushed the gate and broke through and everything, they should have just shut it all down. If you're a fan paying money to go to a concert that's supposed to be safe and secure, and even on their website, it says your safety, health, and security is our number one top priority on their own website, and you're paying like $400 a ticket, and a bunch of hooligans and a bunch of thugs and a bunch of random people that don't get patted down, don't go through security, just rush the gates. You're talking like hundreds of people, kids, and like just random people. They have no idea who it is. As the person at the concert that's paying, I would also feel unsafe and I wouldn't want to be there. But that's just me. because I went through the proper procedure of being patted down, my bag searched, going through the metal detector, making sure I have no weapons. These people could have anything. And it just absolutely blows my mind that they wouldn't shut it down. It could have prevented it, but they continued it on. And now it just shuts down everything, and people lost their lives, and it's just absolute tragedy, and it's just absolutely horrible. And it just, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me on why they would continue it. Even Travis Scott or even one person that works there, when they saw anything that was going on, they could have shut it down. Not only like the beginning when people were rushing the gates, but after the fact when the concert's going on, they're like, okay, you know what, people got in, so be it. Everything's cool. But as soon as things started happening, they should just shut it down instead of continuing on. Oh yeah, no, it's crazy. Baxter dropping. I don't really want to talk too much about that, but really, I haven't got vaxxed yet. I'm on the cusp about getting vaxxed or not. 10-year-old. So you're saying that this was nothing to do with the guy with the needle. These are people that were possibly, um, the V word that you just said that's like axed, and that's what's causing this. I don't know. They said Astroworld security pricked a neck with a needle, and they're saying that this could possibly be a targeted attack where somebody went crazy and just started sticking people. It could happen in Vancouver just recently. Some lady walked outside a store and got stuck with a needle. So it could happen. I could see it happening. Like people accidentally get stuck too, but people go crazy. We gotta stop concerts, says Karen and Alec Baldwin. Concerts are fine if they do it right. Like, come on, like the heavy metal, like rockers, like people that are like, oh my god, they're Satanists and all this stuff, like the crazy, crazy people that are like, yeah, I'm gonna eat your soul, and all that kind of stuff. They actually respect each other and stuff to a certain point. If they're doing like a mosh pit or if anything's going on, I'm pretty even sure, like in like Marilyn Manson show or anything, if somebody like falls down, they're not gonna like trample on them or do this kind of stuff. They help each other out, and in this, they show them like just absolute. It's just absolute chaos. Red Eye Ginger. The RISM. It could be a RISM attack. Twisted Soul, 100%. The amount of people that are fluctuating into the US right now. I'm in Canada, but I do cover a lot of the US and I watch a lot of the US. Thank God I'm in Canada. There's like barely anything that happens out here. The amount of stuff that happens in the States on a daily basis is just absolutely shocking in just one place. I'm not talking just across the US, just one place like New York, just by itself is just absolutely ridiculous and astonishing and shocking. But yeah, no, the amount of people that are fluctuating into the country, there could be a possible that it is a RISM attack. I agree. You're also young to rename the Who concert, then people were crushed. Yeah, I'm too young to remember that, but I did read a subreddit about it that people were crushed because of something. I'm not sure what caused that. Um, it's Sis Stacy, Tarot Reader. Could you like fill me on what caused the Who concert chaos there? Was it just people excited to see them and they just rushed the stage? Because that could have been a possibility with this as well. He's got a finished contract, now he's screwed or sued. Nah, he didn't have to finish the contract, he could have shut it down. He could have made it all safe for everybody and everything. It just kind of sounds really weird that they just continued the show, and that's why people are saying it's like a conspiracy with blood sacrifice and Illuminati and all that. I would like that. It sounds good. Yeah, the crowd of 100K people, you can get away with a lot, right? 100,000 plus. Like, how many people broke into there? Like, there was a video of people going in there, and I don't know. I figured there was a couple hundred, maybe 1,000, if not more. It's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's like 100 right there, and that's at the 23-second mark. So like, yeah, I'm just, speculating, just kind of guessing just on the group of people, like 10 in a group. But you can tell that there's more than 100 people got through those gates. And at this point, they should have shut it down. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Okay, there's like 56 people there again. So that's like, there's over a couple hundred people, if not like, at least 1,000 people that got through those gates. I don't know how many people broke through those gates, but all those people weren't searched. They didn't get their vax text like checked. They didn't get their vax, like, their test results. They didn't get patted down for weapons. They didn't get searched for weapons. They didn't get scanned for weapons. Nothing. That just ran through there. Absolutely insane. Of course. Oh, I'm missing the stream. Sorry, everyone. That's what happened before. Live stream every day. Yes, sir. Thanks, Gertig. Of course. Okay, good night. Love you, Chad. Okay, good night. He just wants to share the cure about the people, man. I'm staying. He just wants to share the cure with the people. What are you talking about, JK? The cure? Canada is a communist country. Canada, yeah. America got freedom. Canada, it's a whole different story. We got different laws and different things. It happened before, not outside concerts. You're just responsible if deaths occur. Love you. Love you too. Have a good night. New York City is not as bad as you think. LMAO. Compared to where I live, it's a nightmare. I'm sorry, but every day there's somebody getting mugged, robbed, or like stabbed, shot, pushed in front of a SkyTrain or some crazy thing going on. It's not like once every blue moon. It's like every day out there, from what I can see on New York Post and stuff like that. No, compared to where I live. We maybe get like in Surrey, like I think the most we've ever gotten is like I think it was like 20 or 30 murders in one year. That probably happens out there like a lot, like Detroit and places like within one day. Some places because they're just so bad. I'm in Scotland, but watch mostly American U.S. stuff. No TV since 2009. Twisted Soul. Just watch the American U.S. stuff. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Even China watches a lot of the American news and they make fun of it and mock it. And, they were all vaxxed. Everyone who tended took the vax. The news is lying, says Neon Love Machine. 350, 100 people, that's not shocking. What, you mean that rated it? The news is lying. It was 50K. Then the people who sneaked into the event was 100K. Sales was for both nights. Oh, okay. The 100K sales was for both nights. Okay, so it was like 50K and then 50K and then plus the people that snuck in. Okay, so it wasn't just over 100K people. It's like 500 people that just ran in. Probably. Just in that minute. And then look at this. How many people are running it? Somebody should count this and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like all numbers. Like they just, it's just chaos. Trudeau is the son of. Yeah, I've seen all that conspiracy stuff. The conspiracy stuff. I hear Travis canceled the second night because of this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna canceled it all after this. They should have canceled it after the fans rushed the gates and all these people were able to get in. It's so funny that they just tell them to sit there. Why didn't? It's funny how they're just sitting there. They get caught and they just sit there. I'm surprised they just didn't take off afterwards. That's kind of funny. Oh, because he's still there. He's holding the one kid. He's young. That's the thing too, is that kids weren't supposed to be there unless they were accompanied by an adult. There's a lot of people that got in there. 3,500 people, that's not shocking. In Surrey, there's so many Punjabi people. Yeah, that's okay. There's nothing wrong about that. Word on the streets, someone was injecting people with a foreign substance. That's why they all got cardiac arrest. I highly doubt it, though. Still a tragedy. It says rebound 4 VC. Yeah, I covered that. That is a possibility. It's kind of weird because TMZ actually reported that Travis Scott Astroworld security was pricked in the neck with a needle, and the Houston PD actually verified that as well. But when you go to the subreddit, um, it says that it was a misleading title, but then there's also another source that's claiming that someone was injecting the crowd with drugs, just exactly like you were saying, and that it was possibly a targeted attack, which, it wasn't just somebody that went crazy. It was just, like it might have been a wrist, a T, you know, wrist attack or whatever. You know what I mean? It just makes you wonder because of all the people that are coming into the country, but also the possibility that it might have just been somebody that went crazy, or maybe somebody that's got problems with Travis Scott, or just the whole thing. I don't know. There was a lot of people that got in there through those gates that were, they didn't check, that could have been carrying anything. All these people are running into this gate here, and any of these people could be carrying anything. They could be anybody doing anything. So, it makes you wonder what actually happened, what transpired. It's just really sad. You got to be careful sometime when they don't look when they're driving. Yeah, you always got to be careful, Gerteg. Don't rely on other people being safe. Rely on your own safety. Don't rely on somebody else to look for you. Always look out for yourself, 100%. I like how the security guard is trying to push them away. What's the point? I know, right? Instead of like, you know, to make a point about that, security guard and the police, they're just kind of like pushing them away and hitting them. But what they should have done is right here, all this, like this is this security? This is security, isn't he? This guy right here, isn't he security? Because if he's security, he's just sitting there watching it all. And that guy's just hitting people. But regardless, what they should have done if I was security is I would have grabbed one of those barricades that fell down, or one of those metal detectors, and I would have picked it up and held it. Get my buddy security and held it up. They should have fortified that barrier right away. That's where they failed, and. And like, there's a couple security. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 security guards plus 3 police. Oh, there's more than 4 security. And that's yeah, he's security. The security's just sitting there the whole time. What's he doing? Why are they paying? What? They're paying this security guy, and he didn't even do anything. He's just sitting there on his ass. What the? He's just sitting there, bro. This guy's getting paid $51.33. Someone's getting in shit. He's just sitting there the whole time, bro. But yeah, you can get my point that there was more than 5 security. There's at least 7 or 8 security guards. There's like 3 police on the horses, and it took the police on the horses to eventually back the crowd up. But that's the thing, is that the security, there was enough of them that they could have fortified that and blocked that amount of fans that came in. Because when it first allegedly happened, this is when it happened here. I don't know. It just seems really fishy that how this happened and transpired as well. Do you think COVID's real? Twitter banned me for asking Biden how many holes his straw has. Really? That's hilarious. Twitter banned me too for defending Shane Dawson against his own fans, but that's a whole nother video. I counted it was 247 people that made it through. Really? If I just went from like the beginning to the end, yeah, there's probably quite a few. Somebody would have to watch it from the beginning to the end, put it in slow motion and count it. That'd probably be a good video. They were all jabbed, that's what I heard. They had heart attacks. Yeah, they were all having heart attacks, cardiac arrests, and they were jabbed with a needle from what I understand that was being spread, but it's not proven yet, but a security guard was jabbed, and they had to recall him with an Arcan. Hey, what's up, Colin? Not much, just going over this crazy tragedy that happened. I actually wanted to start this beginning of this video and see how this actually transpired, because there's a video clip of fans rushing this gate. So what I understand is that there's a video of a gate here, and they tried to close the gate. The gate fell down, fans fell on the gate, they started storming the gate, and then they stormed this area here, and this is where it just went absolutely chaos. But I wanted to see exactly what happened. But I used a projector and an 84-inch screen to mirror my iPhone screen. Also got a 4K Amazon Fire Stick today. Damn. Your life size on my wall, massive picture and real clear. Let's go. But yeah, no. That's pretty cool, man. Twisted Soul, but I need to get a new TV, but this could have been prevented right here. This is the cause of it all, the beginning. They should have shut it down. At any event, any concert where people storm the gates, you figured they would shut it down, they wouldn't continue it. The news is covering that up with the Glow story. Huh. Why would Twitter ban you for asking Biden how many holes are in a straw? That's kind of weird. Remember when COVID started and when people started to hoard stuff? I know, like toilet paper. It's kind of funny when I was like one of the original YouTubers that started reporting on it, and then YouTube started like trying to shut me down, and then the news started reporting on it locally and everywhere, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, it's okay now." They should have cast a spell of fortification. I agree. They should have had some Fortnite players there. They would have fortified that in like 2 seconds. They would have built a wall. They would have built a wall with some ramps, and it would have been fortified out of steel, brick, and wood. Play too much Fortnite. But yeah, let's see how this started. So there was a gate here, as you can see on the top. I'll just use my mouse, it'll be easier. So there was a gate up here that was closed. The fans ended up rushing the gate. And at this point, instead of fortifying this or barricading it, I guess security decided to run out of the way. There's two there. One. They're jumping the fence. Oh, that was security that jumped the fence actually to try to stop him. Respect to that guy to try to do that. But why is he just standing there? It's just kind of weird. Did you just see that? I'm kind of in the way, but the security's actually allowing the people through. What the fuck? So security actually jumps over. Watch this. But watch, he actually lets them through instead of stopping them. He tried to actually trip one there, but watch. They'll start patting him through. He's like... That's kind of weird. Ooh. There's a camera guy there too. Two camera guys. That's kind of odd and weird. They might have just been there just trying to document the whole thing, but... So I guess after that initial first gate went down, it was just... Everybody just started rushing, and then... Security decided to just kind of like... Just punch and kick and push people. Ah, damn, that's brutal, look at that. They're like pushing people and fighting them. Rather than... doing anything. She even just tried to trip him. What's the freaking point of this security? See? What? She just tried to trip him. What's the point of security? These people are like trying to trip these kids and stuff like that and attack them and stuff. Like, I understand they're rushing the gate and everything and they're trying to do their job, but tripping somebody or doing something like that or pushing them, that's not doing your job. You're supposed to like shoulder to shoulder, or like, you know, you block, you stand and you block the place. You know, you grab those things, you put up a wall, you fortify it. You don't, like, these people are just absolutely insane. Oh, there's like a line on my thing right there too. No, I'm kidding, I said white. I don't really want to repeat that, Jack, but I'll read it. The chosen ones. You mean the reptiles? But yeah, that's just crazy. There's a couple things in this video that are just kind of a little shocking here. The fact that a couple of these security guards do absolutely nothing, they just sit there and do absolutely nothing. The fact also that they're pushing and punching some of these people, and also the fact that I caught the one guy kind of like telling him to come in, which is kind of weird. And you figure at that point they would shut it down. Like this guy right here, like he's trying to trip people, but then he just like starts patting him in. He's just like, you know, I guess there's not much they can do, but it's still, I don't know. I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Those security people are probably gonna get into trouble later after they try to review that video quite a bit. They might get in trouble. You learned to wall ride a bull. That's dope. Now that it wants photo ID. Jeez. Twitter wants photo ID. Jeez. I find it funny too that that security guard did absolutely nothing but kind of sit there. That security guard, he's just chilling the whole time. What the heck? Oh, that's one thing I wanted to mention too. Is there was a lot of I don't really want to say it without getting in trouble on YouTube, but you can kind of see the security woman here doing it to this gentleman here, which is kind of weird that I caught it on camera. And this just at the moment that I was thinking about it. But there was a lot of allegations of people having being assaulted and groped. She just felt his food. Sorry, but this is like the security guard woman. She tripped somebody and then now she's groping somebody. What's with the security guards at this event? I don't get it. You can see through my shirt. That's dope. My green screen's bugging it out. That's cool. Sus, I can see through your shirt. Inappropriate touching, right? Security. She cupped him. Look, it's a cup. She's cupping him. She's got a good chunk too. Super good chunk. And this is a security guard. Sorry for laughing, but look at this. It's a freaking, she's gripping onto it. She's like gripping on. And then like just, who does that? Unless she was like trying to stop him, but it's just weird that she like grabbed him. TSA. She's loving it, right? Oh man, I'm sorry for laughing. Even this guy here, the security guy here, he's just sitting there the whole time, just watching it. Just, this is intense, man. This is crazy. I'm getting paid to sit here and watch this crazy show. That's nuts. I can't believe that she actually did that too. But no, there was a lot of allegations that a lot of fans were getting grabbed inappropriately by other fans and other patrons and stuff like that. A lot of girls and stuff like that, and they were reporting it. And security, nobody didn't really care. And it kind of seems, you can see why. That's kind of funny. I bet you if I like watch this video like 1,000 times, you're gonna catch things like that you probably would never catch. You kind of watch a video over and over again, and then you kind of catch little things. It didn't look like they didn't call for backup. No, they didn't really do. And the only ones that really did anything were the police on the horses. I don't know, unless this guy's only duty is to wave his waiver that you can see there, but it says security on the side of his vest. But yeah, she's grabbing somebody else there. Like, I understand that she's trying to probably grab people by like their arms or their shoulders, but this is just really weird how she grabs them there. Oh, she knew she was grabbing him there. Oh, she knew it. She knew it. That's so bad. A security guard groping some. I don't care if it's a girl security guard groping a guy. If that was a guy security guard, if this was a dude If this was a man groping a female, that person would be done. That security guard would be done. They could claim, oh, I was trying to grab their arm, I was trying to stop them. I don't care. You would be done. But because it's a female grabbing a guy, they might let it pass. But they should still go after her for that. That's pretty bad. And the fact that, it's I can't believe I caught that. And it's just weird that they're all just pushing people and like instead of like trying to get them to stop. They could have just grabbed the barrier and done it. It would have been resolved everything right there. And I counted more than like probably 5 or 7 security and then the 3 police, so they could have stopped it completely. And yeah, they didn't really call for backup that much. Some days I just want to quit and just be a normie for a bit. Caught in 4K, 100%. But this is like where it all started, where the crowd rushed to the gates and all these people that weren't supposed to be there uh, ended up rushing and being there. And then unfortunately, somebody that wasn't supposed to be there that didn't get searched, from what I understand, a security guard was trying to subdue somebody. He got pricked in the neck with a needle. He ended up passing out. They used Narcan, revived him. And this isn't proven yet, but allegedly, there's a bunch of other people that are claiming that somebody had a needle and was pricking people, and they were going into cardiac arrest or they were dying. And that's where even TMZ says that somebody was injecting crowd with drugs, but they're not trying. But they're trying to figure out if it was somebody that went crazy or if it was a targeted attack. And regardless if it was somebody that went crazy or if it was a targeted attack or it's just absolutely horrible and it should never happened. And I honestly think this could have been prevented regardless if it was somebody with a needle, allegedly, just going off of what's being posted and what's saying right now. But 11 people have died, 300 people are in the hospital. There's probably going to be more people. There's a post in subreddit that I read that somebody saw over 100 people dead. I don't know, that's just what I read, allegedly. But this could have all been prevented 100% after this happened. Like, I don't care what you say, but when you have this amount of people rushing the gates to get into a venue that aren't being searched, that aren't being patted down, that aren't being screened or anything, anything could happen. Anything could happen. I'm surprised somebody didn't walk in there with an AR-15, to be honest. That could have happened. Anything could have happened at this point. With this amount of people, a lot of them are kids that are just wanting to get in to have a good time. They're probably waiting their time to get in anyways, but that hurts. But there's going to be some people that aren't there for a good time. That's the problem. And that's what seems to have happened. And we're just going off of what happened with the updates and everything. See if there's any more updates now. Let's put it into better perspective. Exclusive indoor. I'm hoping accountability shifts to those responsible. Neither artist nor fan. Fan and artist responsibility is major, and we're quickly escalating into a capitalist nightmare with these events. But the spirit of these events is culturally significant, and festivals should be safe space. Plenty of water and shelter, security that actually offer protection, that aren't going to grope you and attack you. Well executed safety measures, appropriate audience, barricading, staff that is paid and trained properly, etc. This chaos was preventable at Live Nation. We all need to do better. 100%. That's what I've been preaching this whole time during this whole live stream, that this could have been 100% prevented. Not based on all these, well, based off all this, but also the fact that, that they just let all these people breach the barricade and get into the festival without actually trying to find any of these people out, kick them out, or shut down the festival and protect everybody that's inside. And that's what happened. They dropped the ball and they failed dramatically. If I was in charge of an event and I had over, I don't know, 200, 500 people rush the gates, I would shut it down immediately and I'd call 911. You would figure somebody would have called 911 or they would have just had people come in. They would have shut it down. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I know I shouldn't be speculating, but it could be fat. It could possibly. Hey, Skate Girl, how's it going? Thanks. Appreciate that. I try to do my best, but we're all human and we all do, what we can do. As you can see, all these people are sadly doing bad, but it's mob mentality. Like people are saying mob mentality. All it takes is 5, 10 people to rush it and then everybody else rushes it, but you figure a lot of people in their good hearts and common sense wouldn't bother doing, like, you would just wait. You figure these people would probably already have a ticket or they're waiting to get in anyways. It doesn't make sense unless they're like, yeah. And like I said earlier, there's part in this video clip where the security guard, you'll see, kind of like waves the people in. I know, like, there's not much you can do, but you'll see here, you kind of like just lets them through. He just kind of like pats them through. He's like, "Oh, come on, go." So like, yeah, it just makes me really wonder, like, what's the point of security? What's the point of the gates at this event? They should have just been like, it's a free festival for everybody. Everyone free range, do whatever you want. That's because that's what pretty much happened. Am I still on Twitter? No, I'm perma banned on Twitter, yo. Perma banned on Twitter. Twitter perma banned me. I actually had a new phone number, tried to create a new account, uploaded a couple YouTube videos, and I guess because there are YouTube's videos with my name, they're somehow connected it, I guess, to my hardware, to my PC, I guess, because I use the same PC. And they were like, "Oh, that band, you're just done." And it was all because I was like defending Shane Dawson against his fans because they were just, yeah, spreading false things about him that he didn't do, which were misleading and false. So I tried to defend him, which is kind of funny because who wants to defend that guy? And it ended up backfiring. So sometimes it's better just to ignore some people than not try to defend or fight battles. Chad, when are you going to get on Fortnite? I'm not sure. Crazy group think they do stuff. Think they do in their own. Crazy group think they do stuff they'd never do in their own. 100% twisted soul. It's like my dad told me, and I even noticed growing up, when somebody has a problem with you or they fight, like want to fight you or they're picking on you, they're usually like with a bunch of friends. They're in a group and they're all trying to pick on you and bully you and fight you, like, because they have their friends. But then if you find that person by themselves and you approach them and you confront them, 9 times out of 10, that same person is gonna completely cower and not say anything. They're gonna be like, no, 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 no. And I've experienced that in my own life too. I've had people say things in a group and then go find them in the hallway by themselves or something, and then completely different tone, completely different story. So yeah, it's definitely groupthink, group mentality. All it takes is like one bad apple to cause a bunch of other bad apples to follow. And unfortunately, when you're at a concert like this, it's gonna happen. And Travis Scott at previous concerts have even cited his fans, and he's been charged. Travis Scott has actually been personally charged, from what I've read, for inciting his fans to be destructive, inciting them to rush the barrier, rush, the front, past security and stuff like that. I don't know if this is what happened here, but they definitely did it this time at this concert. But he was charged previously. I think it was in 2019 for it as well. But I don't think they did it in this one. I think this is just fans going crazy, but security just didn't stop them, and they're just trying to fight him, push him. It's just crazy. They didn't want your ID. No, they didn't want my ID, but if I probably created a new account, they probably would want my ID. I do pop on Twitter once in a while, but they say I'm permabanned. I can see everything, but I can't like or respond or do anything. It's really frustrating, but considering that I've seen a lot of really weird, disturbing, controversial things on Twitter that shouldn't even be on there, but yet, yeah, for some reason I got permabanned off Twitter for harassment. I think that's what they said, harassment, because I was defending Shane Dawson from his own fans that were claiming he did something that he didn't do, and they were slandering him and falsely alleging and stuff, and I was defending him. And I guess what certain people do is they try to instigate a fight and get you to try to defend or say certain things, and then once you say certain things they report it, and then it makes you look bad, and then yeah, that's what happened in my case. I guess if you're defending, it could be looked as a form of harassment. I guess if you're defending yourself from comments and then they report it as you're harassing them, because every response to their response, I guess Twitter deems a harassment. I have no idea. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's just, yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. But that's just a whole other thing. I had to make a new account too. Sorry to hear you're not on anymore. Yes, exactly. I have to. Yeah, I had to make a new account, but then they ended up banning that account too. So, because I think it's through certain companies now are getting really smart, and the smart companies, they're not just IP banning you, they're hard banning you, meaning that they're taking your hard drive in your computer or your laptop or your device, and they're banning that device. So I probably Twitter now, like with my PC, even if I wanted to get a new Twitter, I'd have to buy like a new PC. Like most games that ban hackers, the good ones will ban the PC. So then if that person wants to hack, they have to buy a whole nother PC because their PC's banned. So for some kid, a gaming PC can be really expensive, so it's going to deter people from hacking, but people still do it. There was one game where they banned over 500,000 people during like one of their events or tournaments for money. I agree, Wolf. Right, dude? Have you seen the baby monkeys on YouTube? Baby monkeys? Nope. TikTok is bad. Still has organic growth where Insta and Twitter don't. TikTok is bad, but it's very easy to go viral and you can use it to boost your other social medias. Unfortunately, I'm not on TikTok right now because the phone I got is a piece of garbage. It's a iPhone 5C, but I have a new phone that I ordered, the new one, iPhone 13, coming in at the end of this month. And once I get that, I'll get TikTok. But you got to watch it with TikTok because it is owned by China and the CCP, from what I've heard. So they're like, um, oh, is not bad. Oh, I thought you said is bad. My bad. Sorry. I have like bad vision. I got bear maced when I was younger, so that's where I normally have to use glasses to read and see everything. But sometimes I take them off in my videos because I don't like wearing my glasses. I don't know. It's just a personal thing. But yeah, I got bear maced when I was younger, and it really messed up my eyes. Luckily, I can still see though. But yeah, no, TikTok is good for you can just post some random video and then all of a sudden it just goes viral. Like it's just absolutely insane. Like I watch some of the videos that go viral and it just doesn't make any sense, but it's just because their algorithm and how their platform is, and now YouTube's trying to copy it. I went to ham radio. Said not bad. Yes, sir. Oof. iPhone 5. Yeah, oof on the iPhone 5. But once I get a TikTok, I'm gonna start. My new phone. I'm gonna start doing a TikTok, and I'm gonna try doing skate videos and getting back into stuff. The baby monkey videos are horrible, and YouTube has ads all over them. Explain the baby monkey videos. Do a video on Aaron Caro being the leader of Scientology in the Bay Area. Says skate. I've done some videos on Aaron Cairo being in silent Scientology. He actually donated $750,000 for an award, which is pretty crazy. I'm wondering if there's any more updates on what's going on. I'm gonna quickly check. See if doesn't really seem too much except for the security officer allegedly pricked by needle. Oh, now they're saying it's allegedly. I thought they said it was 100%. That's what I mean. They always change their story, it seems. Astroworld Festival security officer allegedly pricked. Was revived with Narcan after he went unconscious while being examined. To have believe, well, it's either he was or he wasn't. They should know, you know. Or do a video on how our show was on before 9 Club and they stole her. I could do that too. I'll do both. How about that, Skate TV? I gotta do an update on Feder too. I'm gonna go play Fortnite. Sounds good. People torture baby monkeys? What? Thanks, Wolf Wolf. Appreciate that. You can't find a happy baby monkey video on YouTube anywhere. It's all torture. Are you serious? Okay, I'm gonna look this up. YouTube. You said there's happy baby monkey? Happy baby monkey. What do you mean? I don't see what you're talking about. Torture. There's just a bunch of little babies that are, or monkeys that are like doing cute stuff inside the exotic pet trade. You're gonna have to like email me a bunch of links or show me what you're talking about because I don't see what you're talking about. The baby monkeys, yo. All day laugh loud, it's fact, but nobody really knows because Nine Club is Illuminati confirmed. Well, that's the thing, Skate TV. If you're not part of the, the elite or the Scientology and Illuminati or the, the 1% or the whatevers, then you're never going to be a part of anything. Conspiracies, bro. Watch it, Red Eye Ginger Chain. You need to watch it. What do you mean? Like, okay, name a YouTube channel that posts, baby monkey torture videos. There's Baby Monkey Mentod. Is that what you're talking about? Jesus, ad. I just noticed the 20K subs. Thanks, Woof Woof Dog. Yeah. You all know that my channel got terminated. It was gone. It got deleted, and then I came back. Right. Okay, I'm watching a baby monkey video right now. Here, I'll bring it up on here with you all, so you can tell me what I'm talking about. You just need to watch. He says, "Don't watch that." OMG. I'm watching these baby monkeys, but I don't see what he's talking about. They got like baby monkeys, but I don't see what you're talking about. Torture. He's just kind of playing with them. I don't know. You're gonna have to send them to me and tell me. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. This looks like one. This kind of looks like he's just playing with a monkey. I don't know what you mean by he's torturing it. There's got to be more to it than just this. I've always wanted the monkey, but then I realized, like, yeah, it'd make a bad pet. I don't know. The music. Wolf Wolf says I'm part of the Illuminati. Facts. We'll keep it real, dude. Glad to catch you live. Have a good stream, chat. Thanks, KTV. Appreciate it. I gotta get back into skateboarding. I'm literally getting a big gut. I lost my abs. I got like major keggage going on. I'm gonna do like a series where I get back into shape or something. It's rough getting old. This looks like one. I don't know. I don't think this is one. You're gonna have to send me an email, Jack, or something. They killed it, maybe? What do you mean? I don't think so. Baby monkey mentod. What do you mean? Baby monkey playing in a cardboard while drinking milk. Baby monkey drinking milk in the yard. Sorry, we're kind of going off topic here for what the stream is. Jack kind of told me to look these up, but cleaning the baby monkey's poop. Oh no, I don't want to see that. Monkey poop. Playing with the toy snake. Well, you shouldn't give a monkey a toy snake because their instincts are to be scared of that. Is this what you're saying is torture to a monkey because they have I don't know. Read the comments. Okay, let's read the comments. 0 comments. Well, maybe I'll go to a video that's back more. These are all like 9 hours ago. 1 day ago, 1 day ago. Okay, we'll go like one that's got a couple of views here. 139. It's monetized. Sorry, we're going off stream here. 0 comments. I don't see what you're talking about, Jack. You're gonna have to email me, please, Jack, with everything. Screenshot it, links or something, and then I can make a whole different stream or video about it. We'll do a stream about it because I don't see anything what you're talking about here. I do trust me. I'm not doubting you. I believe you 100% that there is probably some crazy ass monkey torture going on in these videos or going on allegedly or possibly in YouTube. I just I haven't seen it. You're gonna have to show me because I've come across a lot of weird, crazy videos on YouTube. I've even come across YouTubers that are doing streams and they end up showing CP and they still have their channels, and I can cover that as well and prove it. But it's just absolutely mind blowing what YouTube allows and doesn't allow. What's my best trick? That's kind of hard to say. There's multiple best tricks. It's like asking what your favorite movie or favorite song is. But going back to this tragedy and going back onto the topic, this whole thing could have been prevented because this is happening earlier in the day, and all these people rush the gates. You have no idea who they are, what they're carrying, what kind of, a lot of them are, oh, somebody dropped their phone. That's rough. Somebody dropped their phone and they didn't even pick it up. But yeah, you don't even know. So I really hope they really get down to it and investigate it, find out exactly what happened. They're saying that allegedly a security guard was pricked in the neck with a needle, and then they're saying that allegedly a source from TMZ says that somebody went crazy and started injecting people with drugs, which caused a panic and then a surge, and then allegedly that there was a targeted attack as well, and that one of the victims was sadly 10. They killed that baby. Yes, be scared of me. Whoops, part of the like taking care of an eternal kid, so much work. Yeah, a baby monkey would be a lot of work. I could see that. Read the comments. Okay, what's your best trick? It's in the details, I promise you. Jack, you're gonna have to show me. Just email me, bro. I looked and I couldn't see any of it. I'm gonna have to look up a little bit more, but like I said, I it won't like it like I believe you because Pollution Entertainment's still on YouTube and he's supposed to be permanently banned from YouTube and he's back on there, and he ended up sadly killing his cat on YouTube. There's Calf Neo who did the same kind of thing, but he wasn't on YouTube doing it, but he was doing it off platform. So like, and there's a lot of weird stuff on YouTube. A lot of weird stuff. Let's see if there's anything new on this on the Reddit. I looked on Google and it didn't show anything new or any updates. There's a memorial going on outside. It's really sad what happened. It could have been 100% prevented. Houston chief of police says the producers of the show weren't informed at 9:30 that people were going down, but the show didn't stop until 10:10. It took them 40 minutes to shut it down. Festival then ended with a firework finale. What? That's crazy. So it took them 40 minutes to finally shut down the show after people were initially informed that things were going on. And then instead of completely shutting it down, they still had a firework finale. People were like dying, and they decided, let's have some fireworks, celebrate. Like even Travis Scott was like caught on video singing while some kid was convulsing and like dying. Like it's just absolutely disgusting. When they grow us, they release them, and the others kill them and grow up. What? I don't understand what you mean, Jack. When they grow us, they release them and then others kill them. Oh, when they grow up, they release them and then others kill them. Oh, so you're saying it's like monkey torture because they get baby monkeys, raise them to a certain point, release them into the wild, and then wild monkeys basically do what they do to them because they can't defend themselves and they're not raised in the wild. That's not really torture, but that is inhumane and that is like abuse and like I guess I don't know, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's kind of like just sending some kid out into the street. Here you go, defend yourself. That's a whole nother level, Jack. I'm gonna have to look into that. Let's see what this police officer had to say.
Something that was important, and the mayor just said it, but I want to hit it again. 9:30, right there. That's when a few people started going down. Our people stepped up and immediately went to the producers and told them, hey, people are going down. This show ended at 10:10 p.m. So I just want to acknowledge that.
Okay, but he didn't say anything about the fireworks show, but they're saying that it did finish the fire. Which is pretty intense. I just think it's crazy that he was caught still singing. Not even that, they bathe him 7 times a day. Bro, they shouldn't be bathing the monkey 7 times a day. I'm gonna have to look into that. Alright, see you later, Gertag. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Keep skating, man. No matter what, just keep skating. Oh yeah, this was the video statement
I
from
just want to send
Travis.
out prayers to the ones that was lost last night.
Yeah, he
We're
just kind of
actually
like closes his eyes and just keeps rubbing his face. And it's like all edited and stuff. He's not even like really crying or anything. It's just you figure if you're fans, if you lost a bunch of people that were your fans and stuff, you'd be more devastated than that.
Will tell you, one of the narratives was that some individual was injecting other people with drugs. We do have a report of a security officer, according to the medical staff that was out and treated him last night, that he was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen,
See you
and he
tomorrow,
felt
Goethe.
a prick in his neck. When he was examined, he went unconscious. They administered Narcan. He was revived, and the medical staff did notice a prick that was similar to a prick that you would get if somebody's trying to inject. That is one.
So they're saying that a security guard did report being stuck with a needle. So there's a narrative that possibly there was somebody sticking people with needles at the event, which would be insane. At any event, no matter where you are, somebody has a needle, people are going to go into a panic and go crazy. I don't know if this is the same person that this guy was talking about, but I did find a link showing some sort of abuse and aggressiveness. Skip to the 2 minute mark for instant results before stream ends. I made a new Discord. Oh, nice. I'll have to check it out. Can I get mod? Says Wolf Wolf. How about the next stream? 100%. If I get start doing it, start streaming on this channel, I will. I should start streaming, and so I can interact and show you the news, and we can vibe more, and do like daily things. But which video is that, JFK? They take the baby from its mom and put it on a different monkey miles away, and its adopted mom beats it to death. That's brutal, Jack. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yeah, Wolf Wolf's laughing. Um, JFK, what video is that? I want to see what you're talking about. Skip to the 2 minute mark for instant results. But yeah, what video or what person is that? I'm sorry, let me check. All right, cool. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay on the stream too. Mod post. 2 hours ago. Yeah, there's a girl, a witness that said that there was people that fell, and then people fell, and then there's like people like it was just chaos. They were like dog piled on top of each other. There was a witness that gave a statement. I wanted to actually listen to it and hear it, but
Not a
I
place for
lost that.
people to come. We're gonna have.
See if I can find. Oh, there it is. Travis Scott fan describes the 2021 Astroworld. That's what I wanted to hear. It's on YouTube. Hopefully, I don't get a copyright for it, but I want to listen to it. Woof woof dog. Thanks for being a great streamer. Oh no, thank you all for being supporters and everything. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to get the news and the word out there on what happened and cover the fact that this could have been prevented 100%. You know, at the gates, this could have been prevented on what happened. They should have shut it down, but they didn't. They let it continue, and then it completely got out of control. Yeah, see, there were CPR pics and videos, and subreddit's not supposed to show this. They're trying to complain about the subreddit to remove it all and stuff. So they've been removing all that, which is good because I don't really want to show any of that. I have a bad feeling more bad news will be released. That's where somebody said on here that there was over 100 people that they saw that were supposedly allegedly that died. They said that now that it's up to 11, but somebody said it was over 100 in a subreddit. All right, Skate Girl, you have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. I'm probably going to end pretty soon anyways. I've kind of covered everything. I just wanted to listen to this fan, to what she describes of what happened from a first count of experience. I kind of watched the videos. It's kind of disturbing and disgusting. The fact that nobody at the event shut down the event at all, didn't even stop at the gates originally in the beginning of the day, and all these people rushed in. But then also during the event when they continued, Travis Scott himself, the person putting on the show, says, "Help that kid! He's like needs help. He's convulsing." There's a video of him like this guy dying, and he still continues to sing while watching the guy die, and that's just absolutely ridiculous. He should have shut down the whole place. The ambulances not being able to get in, being just the whole thing is just absolutely just. It's just a joke. People need to be held responsible and accountable for this. It could have been prevented. A VIP section in the front could have helped prevent it. Oh yeah, even though there's 2 or 3 people that tried to stop to get the camera people's attention. People are, they didn't care. The people that are at the event, that are holding the venue, like they just didn't really seem to care. It took them over 40 minutes to stop the event. All it would have took was Travis Scott on stage to say, "Hey, everyone, stop." Just like, respectable, like, and it just shows you their own fan base, their own community don't even respect each other. Like I said, at any other event, like, crazy, I don't know, let's say for example, one of the events that I went to was, or the concerts was Corn, like heavy metal, like kind of headbanging ish, not too extreme, but some will say it is. But there was mosh pits and people would fall down, they'd help them back up and stuff like that. They weren't going too extreme. Like I've never seen anything like this. It's just a whole another level in extreme. Check out Sakor's Most Abused Part 1 of 3. Okay, I'm gonna like check that out. But I'm gonna do like another stream or another video on that, probably JFK. But I'm gonna put that up on my screen so I can check it out. So I'm gonna see what you're talking about. Sakor's Most Abused. Sounds weird. Sakor. Sakor's Most Abused Part 1 out of 3. Baby, Monkey, Mona, and Donna exposed. Holy smokes, there's actually a YouTube channel dedicated to exposing them. See, that's next level. It's not like, hey, I make videos exposing people. No, I got my whole channel dedicated to exposing you. That'd be like creating a whole Braille exposed channel or a whole this channel, like, or based on somebody. It's crazy. Their new moms drag them. Look up Baby Monkey Drag later, Chad. I'll check it out. I will 100%. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it. If you're taking off, I'll see you later. I still want to check out this fan, and then I'm going to be taking off. People was still dancing when it started, right, Jamal? Like, it's just absolutely sickening. And when Travis Scott even stopped at a certain point and asked all the fans, "Do you guys need help? Like, do we need to stop?" or is everything good? Put your hands up in the air with your middle fingers. At that point, he sees the ambulance, he sees people dying himself, and instead of stopping, everyone goes, "Yeah," because of course they're gonna go, "Yeah, they're fine," but of course other people aren't. He still continues the concert. They finished the concert, like from what I understand. They had like a fireworks show and everything. But yeah, I want to quickly check this out.
In hell, bro. Like it felt like, it just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe. You
A concert from hell. You couldn't breathe. That's the thing. The amount of people and the congestion, from what I understand and I've read, is there's so many people squishing up. You couldn't move your arms, and you were so squished that you could barely breathe. You're like congested, like you're getting constricted. Or if you had your arms in the air, you're so constricted that you couldn't bring your arms back down because there were so many people. And there's videos of that too.
you couldn't see. Like just imagine all the people they gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like I kid you not. Like probably
Holy
gonna be like
smokes.
at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like I kid you not. Like
Okay, so I read a subreddit claiming that possibly there's 100 people that they saw allegedly possibly dead. This person, a fan, is claiming that the amount of people they saw pass out and trample, that's possibly allegedly that it could be possibly true. They could be underreporting the severity of this. They said that there was 8 people that died. It increased to 11, 300 people in hospital being treated. It could be a lot worse than what they're reporting right now because they don't want to like, have people like freak out and like I understand, but at the same time, they need to report the facts. Just be truth, be transparent. This is crazy. I want to check out that what you're talking about, Jack, though. Oh, let's see. That's
in the
crazy.
VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted, and the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning black and blue. Like I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was
That is insane. So he's claiming that just in their general area, they saw at least 10 people, and people were being so constricted by so many people squeezing together they couldn't breathe. There's a possibility on why people were suffering from the cardiac arrest. Like they're saying that's allegedly somebody had a needle, but there's a possibility that if you're squeezing and you can't breathe, you're gonna pass out or you're gonna get a cardiac arrest, or if you pass out, you're gonna get trampled. Those are gonna cause that too. But there are articles, like I said, said that allegedly that the security guard got stuck with a needle. They said that that happens, so that there's a possibility that somebody was doing that as well. So just think if there was somebody in the crowd doing that, causes a bunch of people to swarm, all these people swarming, constricting, causes even more. It's just chaos on top of chaos. It's just absolutely insane.
was nothing they could have do. Like this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and
Oh
what
shit.
was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was like help. The whole crowd was just going like help, 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 and he just kept going, bro. It was like that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro.
I like how he says that it's demonic because it is demonic. You people are dying and you're still gonna play your frickin' music like nothing's going on. That's not like human, that's demonic. That's just crazy. I couldn't even imagine that would have been scary being there, seeing all that firsthand. That would have been I couldn't even imagine. I wouldn't even been there in the first place. This is the first I've heard of this concert. It was probably a combination of all of it. It was a combination of probably everything. Probably like you're saying, Jack. I agree. And it's the first time I've heard of the concert too. I listened to Travis Scott, and I didn't even know that they were doing this crazy Astroworld thing, where over 50,000 fans were in attendance, and then a bunch of fans and a bunch of people rushed the gates and got in. But no, that's demonic. Not even stopping the show. I've heard some other artists, music artists, having things happen in their shows, and they shut it down or stop things. I was actually at a Mad Child show. I don't know if you know who Mad Child the rapper is, but the sound quality wasn't up to his standards. It was actually kind of garbage. It kept cutting in and out and everything, and there's problems. He actually walked off stage and said he wasn't gonna play until they fixed it all. And yeah, fans got upset, but we all just kind of sat there and just waited. But um, yeah, like the artist is in control of the fans, and in reality, if Travis Scott saw what was going on, he could have just stopped it. But instead, he keeps playing his music, keeps raging. Fans are going to see that, so they're going to keep raging. And it's just a huge, just chaos and just bad. It's just horrible. Travis Scott is there's got I don't know. I hope people are going to be held responsible for this. Well, this will definitely isn't going to blow up within a week. Cough, cough. Yeah, they will.
And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything, like, like I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like after tonight, bro, like God really showed me, like, like stay away from that shit, bro. Like that shit not for you, cause like he sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, like for real. Like
Wow, this person's putting it on like a whole nother level. Like people are doing conspiracies saying that this was like a whole like something to do with the Illuminati and blood sacrificing and stuff. Like there's conspiracies going around that you can read online about it. I don't really like to, I'm gonna cover it too much, but because there's like really no proof. It's just conspiracies and just what ifs and stuff, just based off of images. But he actually says that he sacrificed his fans, and like in a sense, in a way, when you think of it, you see people dying, and you continue playing your music, you keep singing. You're not helping them, you're not saving them. You're, in a sense, I guess, sacrificing them, as this person's putting it. But yeah, it's just crazy that they would put it that way.
so many people's lives are gone tonight because they want to go to a fucking Travis Scott concert and have fun. He influenced people to be raging and all this shit. So many people broke in and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking hell, bro. Imagine seeing all those dead bodies, and that was just by me.
Jeez. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. Travis Scott Astroworld, the gateway to hell. Damn, 5,000 people are watching that stream? That's crazy. What's he talking about? Let's go check it out quickly. Oh, it's got like a... Bro, it's got a Travis Scott ad. That is crazy. This dude's talking about Travis Scott and the tragedy, and there's a Travis Scott Flocka Flocka Flocky Flocky ad. What the... Sorry, I just want to see what this guy's talking
Oh,
about.
have you been trying to figure out why? Well, then guess what? My Patreon is the place for you. So simply go to Patreon.
Oh, he's like telling people to subscribe to his Patreon. Okay. Oh, okay, so he's going into like hardcore, like the conspiracies. Holy smokes, people really like that conspiracy stuff, hey? So just because that like that person talking about the demonics and the sacrifice, probably really went into it all. Oh yeah, he did too. Look at this. That's crazy. I don't think anything had to do with that. There's no satanic stuff going on, no rituals, no sacrifice. This wasn't blood ritual sacrifice. I understand like the cover, it's got like these symbols that are like really like there's gonna be a lot of like people are gonna always connect things and conspiracies and stuff, but the fact is that somebody was in the crowd supposedly allegedly injecting people with drugs, and they were having cardiac arrests and dying, and they believe it possibly was a targeted attack. And when you start seeing people dying or dropping dead because somebody has a needle in their hand, what are you going to do? You're going to freak out. And with that amount of people, they're all rushing and freaking out. People are constricting, getting trampled. It's just a recipe for chaos and disaster, and that's exactly what happened. I don't think it has nothing to do with a blood sacrifice or rituals or any of that kind of conspiracy stuff. If I were to drink a shot of tequila for every time I heard a conspiracy about this, I would either run out of tequila or pass out. I think I'd probably end up 6 feet under, bro. JFK. To be honest, every time I heard a conspiracy about this, I'd probably end up. I'd be, yeah, I'd be croaked. I'd be done. I couldn't handle that much tequila. You kidding me? Let's see if there's just one more update or post. Let's see, new Tom Hunt. mega threat. Theory emerges for cause of mass killing. That's the thing, is that they're already coming out with these theories and conspiracies and stuff like that. So I don't know. But yeah, no, there's confirmed over 11 people now and over 300 injured, so it's probably going to increase. They put people in the food, look up 2% human in hot dogs. Says Jack, the conspiracies. They put human in hot dogs? Come on. The conspiracies are next level. Really? You want me to look that up? You're gonna make me never want to eat hot dogs again? Probably shouldn't be eating them anyways. Human in hot dogs? Fact check. Did they find human DNAs in hot checked? Alright, let's see. Fact checked. Is it true? Well, let's find out. The fact checkers never lie. Overall, 14.4% of the hot dogs and sausages were listed as problematic because of substituted or unexpected ingredients or hygienic issues, the media report stated. What? Okay, wait, let's see here again. Well, is it true? What does it say? Classifies hydronic human hair, skin dander likely got into the product during the manufacturing process. So it's true that human DNA was found in a hot dog samples, but that doesn't mean that consumers are cannibals, or some of the more historical posts have claimed that the study was reportedly widely. DNA is not on the FDA's list. Okay, actually, I'm going to show you all this. This is pretty crazy. What the frick? See, fact check. Did they find human DNA in hot dogs? God dang, always going off of topic. But I didn't even know this. It was on mainstream. Well, I know there's like chemicals in the water, and I wanted to talk about that, and haven't gotten around to that either. Samples in 2% of the 345 hot dogs and sausages. 2/3 of the human DNA was found in vegetarian hot dogs. 2/3 of the human DNA was found in vegetarian hot dogs? Overall, 14.4% of the hot dogs and sausages were listed problematic because of substituted or unexpected ingredients or hygienic issues. Human DNA found in the hot dogs was classified as a hygienic issue because human hair or skin dander likely got into the product during the manufacturing process. Truth or fiction, said the study reported. So it's true that human DNA was found in hot dog samples, but that doesn't mean that the consumers are cannibals. So they're saying it's human hair and dandruff that likely got into the hot dogs? What? I didn't even know this. How is that even legal? This just blows my mind, man. This world is so messed up. 2%, like, hair or dandruff. Human hair or skin dander is likely got into the product. Likely got into the product. Likely got into the product. I love how they always word this shit too. Human hair or skin dander likely got into the product during the manufacture process. Likely got into it. Oh, it likely got into it. We're not going to prove that it did, or we're not going to prove it. We're just going to say it likely did. But we're not going to, speculate anything or look into it. But for all you know, we could just be grinding things into it. Yeah, it's just human toenails. Why do you think they push ground meat for every meal? Why do you think they push ground meat for every meal? Don't eat their food. Dude, that's so gross. So ground meat for every meal is also like mixed with like garbage too. DNA is not on the FDA's list of products defects, so the agency would likely decide what action needs to be taken on a case-by-case basis if it's confirmed the report's findings. Actually, such items as feces, maggots, and rodent hair in processed foods are allowed by the FDA because food growing and manufacturing process cannot be totally free of non-hazardous, naturally occurring defects. Feces, maggots, and rodent hair? Processed foods. So I don't think I'll ever be touching processed foods again. Sadly, everything in this world's based on processed foods. What the frick, man? How is this even legal? Thanks for making every day better. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Wolf Wolf. Likewise. You cheered me up in like one of the worst days of my life. It sucked, but don't eat their food. Well, there goes another shot. Another conspiracy, right? So they're just saying that little bits get into stuff. Sausage, egg, and morning hamburger for lunch as glued meat for dinner. Huh. Well, I usually have like a sausage McMuffin or a McDouble from McDonald's like every day, so I guess I might have to stop doing that. I don't know. I'm gonna look into some of this stuff. Jack's just blowing my mind with all this hashtag toe dog gate, toenail gate. Oh my god, this is disgusting. I'm gonna have to look into that more too. But did you know there's tons of forever chemicals? Have you heard about that? The forever chemicals too. Sorry, we're going off topic again, but I was gonna do a video on this too. The dangerous forever chemicals contaminate the U.S. tap water. Water consumed by millions contain chemicals linked to cancer, brain damage, and more, according to new report. Yeah, forever chemicals are causing tens of millions of United States residents to drink contaminated water, increasing the risk of cancer and other ailments, according to the new report. Including pesticides and radioactive materials have been discovered in U.S. tap water over the past 2 years. Isn't that wonderful? You're drinking pesticides, radiation, all sorts of known garbage. And these forever chemicals are dubbed forever chemicals because they build up in the human bodies and don't break down in the environment. And small doses have been linked to kidney, liver, and pancreatic cancer, weaker immune system response, and serious health problems. So yeah. And what's crazy is there's no federal drinking water standard to test for these PFSA chemicals. So yeah, I know that's a whole nother thing that's going on, which is just mind blowing. You see the laundry mats are laundering money and trafficking people in the mattresses. I haven't heard of that. Yeah, the dangerous forever chemicals contaminate. This is a whole nother thing. The people in mattresses thing. I haven't heard about that, but I heard about the whole what was it? It was like it was like some dressers or cabinets that were being sold on Amazon, and they'd be listed as a girl's name, and they'd be sold for like $20,000-$30,000 for like a cabinet from IKEA that was like $200. And they were claiming in conspiracy that they were buying women and stuff, and it was like a trafficking thing. I don't know if you remember hearing about that. Hey, what's up, Myrtle Man? Oh, not bad. Just kind of going off topic there on the stream. Kind of covered a bit of the things here about the horrible tragedy that happened at the Astroworld Festival with Travis Scott. They've reported over 11 people now have sadly passed, and over 300 people still in hospital. So it's just, it's just absolutely insane what's going on with that. They're saying that possibly that somebody went crazy and started going crazy with a needle, and it was possibly a targeted attack. It was insane. I forgot if I told you, but I'm web soak. Web soak. Just the Astroworld, crazy. Like I said, it could have been prevented though because fans earlier in the day were filmed storming the gate, like literally like hundreds and hundreds of fans rushed through the gates, just random people. So my brother broke up with me. That's lame. Woof woof. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. Figure you'd be happy about that. That toe dog gate was a joke, actually, but you never know. You never know. Well, look at what they put in dog food, so. Yeah, that's weird. Woof woof. Sorry to hear that. But yeah, no, they did verify that a security guard was pricked in the neck. So they're saying that there's alleged that that happened. So then that somebody went crazy and caused a whole surge and scary. But now all these people are doing like conspiracies and theories and the blood, like it's just absolutely insane. Like this YouTuber here, he was talking about it all. He's got like satanic rituals and he's talking about like blood this and like, oh yeah, it's just crazy. Sicko mode. Heavy demonic present in concert, worship the devil. Yeah, it's like a lot of conspiracies about um freaking whatchamacallit, the tragedy that happened. It just absolutely blows my mind that right away people go to conspiracies. It's a satanic ritual. It was a satanic blood ritual. Like no, it was obvious. Like why would it obviously now happen out of all these years? What Travis Scott was doing it. No, it's a tragedy. It's a series of events that happened that caused this to happen, and it's just absolutely disgusting. It's just absolutely horrible. But yeah, pretty much covered everything. I don't see any more updates or anything on it. They're probably gonna really investigate it and look into it till tomorrow. It was obviously a ritual, says Steel Toe. It was obviously a ritual. How? How? I just don't get that. The only part I just don't understand is how Travis just kept singing during the whole thing. That's what's weird. That's what conspiracy theorists are gonna go into. That song "Killing in the Name of" is become more relevant as the time, right? Jeez, that sucks, Wolf Wolf. Sorry to hear that. That's not right. Sounds like it's a blessing in disguise that you kind of ended things. But yeah, I know there's a lot of crazy concerts, but nothing like this has ever happened to this extent. I know some stuff happened in the past because of other things, but nothing to do with that. And you're saying it was obviously a ritual, but they were saying that it was possibly appears to be a targeted attack. So if anything, they should be saying maybe it has to do with the T word and the other word that rhymes with it, wrist, T and then wrist, it's possibly one of those type attacks. Or it could have just been something completely different. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. But this is the information that we're going off of, and we can only go off of the information that's provided on the internet and the sources like TMZ and subreddit and CNN and all the other places, New York Post and all that kind of stuff. So, Supreme Court 2A case? No, I haven't checked that out. I'll have to look that up later. Yeah, I would too. Wolf. Focus on yourself. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. If you all want me to start doing more live streams, maybe I'll start doing live streams to cover the news topics instead of doing individual videos. You ready for the blackouts this winter? We've never had blackouts in Canada. Like during the winter, let me think. Unless there's like a really severe storm, but not like the US. I think there's a lot more stuff going on in the US than there is in Canada. Like I said, what happens all across Canada in one day for news is like absolutely nothing compared to what happens in one little city or state in US. It's like everything that happens in one day in the US like could make up everything in Canada. And they're just like, yeah. Please, no more shots, right? No more shots. Sorry, JFK, no more conspiracies. Except for Jack. showed that the 2% human in uh in hot dogs is actually facts. It's like hair and dust particles, supposedly. Supposedly. Possibly that they're saying. Yeah, it's the first one they've taken up in 44 years. Apparently, it's regarding New York City's extremely strict 2A laws. Huh. I'll have to look into that. Oh, you're in Canada. Yeah, I just roll in some diesel trains. And people think in Canada we get like major snow and it gets super cold. That's like actually kind of like false because um usually when it snows out here we get like maybe 2 3 days of snow and that's about it and it usually like melts like within a day or two. The most snow we've ever had probably only lasts like maybe a week or two, but it's nothing like too crazy. It's not like we're living in igloos out here and it's always like cold and freezing now. We got seasons and it's completely different. Hell yeah. Hey yo, what's up, Trash? He deleted his channel. Well, that sucks for him. Keep your channel going strong. Get monetized. Make some money off. It'll be good. Have some fun. Oh, what's this? Astroworld Mayhem recalls past concert tragedies as probe into Travis Scott show opens. Deaths could arise in Astroworld tragedy. That's where somebody claimed that they possibly allegedly saw over 100 people that were dead. And they're saying that deaths could rise. I believe that it's possibly going to happen. But let's check out this one. It calls past concert. Including in 1979. The Who fans were crushed as the crowd surged towards the stage, similar to what caused at least some of other injuries at Scott's concert. In Cincinnati, where 11 people were killed at a Who concert. Huh. That sounds like that's possibly what could have happened. And they should have protocols and measures in place to um, stop fans from surging the stage. They're saying that this is Travis Scott's festive was known as festival seating, which means the crowd was packed together without assigned seats, a scenario that makes it easier for people to surge forward towards the stage, while the people close to the performance have nowhere to go. So you literally have like a bunch of people, and then you have like a swarm of people just crush them. And yeah, I could see that happening. But if there was somebody allegedly there with a needle sticking people, then that's going to cause even more chaos and problems. The whole thing is sad. I agree. It could have been prevented. Trash. I approve that 100%. All these random people rushed the gates, and there's over like 500 people from what I could see rushed the gates, got into the concert, the festival, weren't searched, didn't check for weapons. I'm surprised there wasn't shootings. I'm surprised nobody got shot. Maybe somebody did. I don't know. We'll find out later. They're still investigating it all. I'm surprised somebody didn't walk in there with an AR-15. There was no security at all. The security was literally tripping them and pushing people, and they were like, there was a part in the video where I showed the security is actually like helping the people in. It just doesn't make any sense. Yep, I'm down with shots tonight, says JFK. Yep, no doubt. Oh, Jack retracted a message. I didn't see it. JFK got shot over the Diamond Project. Dimana Project. 400 watch hours. Damn, that's what's up, Wolf Wolf. The Louisiana was full of 303 rounds. Yeah. Jeez. It's absolutely sad. The sub is going to remain locked. So they actually locked the Travis Scott. the subreddit actually shut down Travis Scott's subreddit because people are posting too many shocking videos and photos of people dying. That's the thing too. They're trying to suppress and cover up what's going on um, at the concert with everybody that was. And that's the thing, is that you shouldn't be doing that. I understand that some of the videos are really dramatic, but they could have key evidence to show if there's somebody around there in the video with a needle, or maybe, just gotta look into those things. I got like 643 watch hours last month. That's what's up, Myrtle Man. You only start, yeah. Wolf Wolf's only been streaming for a month, and she's doing really well, really, really well. Unfortunately, I'm on YouTube's blacklist. I've been blacklisted, so it's really hard for me to get noticed now. A lot of my videos don't even pop up on the search bar. Nothing really pops up, so that's why everybody that shows me love and support, I really do truly appreciate it. Everybody that does join in, everybody that's watching right now too. But yeah, no, they actually shut it down. It says the sub is going to remain locked overnight. The posts we're approving right now are the ones with new student info. Please utilize existing threads and pins. Discuss among yourselves. So they actually shut that down. Yeah, 11 deaths now. So yeah, no, it's just gonna get worse. I just find it so stupid that people are thinking that, like, this guy here, he's like, it's a blood ritual, satanic, Satanism, conspiracy, JFK, no more shots. Sorry, I've been here since the start of COVID. Thanks, Jack. You know what's funny is when COVID first started happening, I tried warning a lot of people, and everyone thought I was crazy. Everyone said I was crazy. They were like, "You're crazy. It's not gonna happen. You're on some other stuff." I was reporting on what was going on in China, showing everything. No, you're crazy. You're crazy. I was trying to warn everyone. Get ready. It's gonna happen. If the governments, if they don't put all this stuff into place, it's gonna spread, and it happened. And now everyone's wearing masks, and everybody's getting everything. Just sucks. It's just crazy how the world works. How everybody thinks you're crazy, and then next thing you know, everyone's like on board with it. Sheeple. I don't know. It's just really weird. But yeah, Jack, I appreciate the support. What was the time we played Fortnite together? I don't remember. I gotta hop on sometime. We should vibe again. I love trash. I know you have been trash. See, you love trash. I'm trash. So, of course, you're gonna be here from day one. Woof woof. Yeah, that's true. I remember when you first covered it before all of the media, right? Remember that, trash? I started covering COVID before any of the actual news media started. And it's just crazy how as soon as they realized they could make money off of it and report it, and just like, also, like, they needed to report on it, not just not the money factor, but they needed to report on it and spread the awareness and everything. But now that's like all it is. Boom, 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 in your face everywhere, all day, everything. So it's just pretty crazy. It might have been right around COVID starting LMA. I remember thinking how cool this year would be because it was called 2020. Yeah, 2020 was. It's just been kind of like, we thought 2020 was gonna be the year, and then ever since 2020, everything's been going downhill, yo. We got like COVID, the protests and riots during Black Lives Matter, and George Floyd, and all those people that sadly passed, all the protests that happened, all those crazy stuff, the statues, and then like it's just been nonstop, crazy, crazy, crazy. We just can't even get a break. Like the Middle Eastern, like Afghanistan, like just the random like the Barrett bomb, like the explosion that went off. Like there's just so much stuff that goes on worldwide. It's just nonstop. And it's just gonna get crazier and crazier. I'm telling you right now, in the next 5 years, we're gonna look back and just be like, holy crap, things just went shit in a handbasket, like just boom. Like that concert they're saying isn't like as how like that's what's gonna be happening. Because if this was actually a targeted attack that rhymes with risk but starts with the letter T, prepare for a lot more of this to happen. This is just the start, unfortunately and sadly. Did you do about an oil rig exploding and made the ocean on fire? Yeah, that happened too. I forgot about that. The oil rig that leaked oil everywhere. There's a freighter off Vancouver that dumped a bunch of crap. There's shit happening all over the time. The fires, gas prices. Ugh. Bro, I was actually talking to my dad today about gas on how the amount of money you spend on gas every month you could probably put towards a down payment or like monthly payments on a Tesla or electric vehicle, and it would probably pay for itself just in the gas that you pay, or you know what I mean? And we kind of it pretty much almost does. And that's why a lot of people are getting electric cars. It makes sense. I've only watched you for almost a year, and everyone I'm subscribed from you are one of the only people who looks at the more obscure videos. See, the thing is, JFK, is that I would like to post and show and do a lot more, but due to YouTube censorship, due to haters reporting and false flagging and all that stuff, I can't, and I have to really watch what I say and do. Because even posting those stupid milk crate videos and warning people about that got my channel a strike, which is ridiculous and stupid. It should have never happened. But yet, big YouTubers can post themselves committing crimes and post it online and make money off of it, which doesn't make any sense to me. I'll be back if you're still live in 10 or 20. I'll have to fix the video. I'm probably going to be ending this though. How many strikes do I have now? One, and it should be ending at the end of this month. And that's the thing about a strike too, is that it takes like 2 to 3 months for it to go away. So yeah, if you get those 3 strikes within those 2 3 months, you're terminated. Or if there's something you posted and YouTube finds it really offensive or against their terms of lit, you're canned. Or if you're talking about something they don't want you to talk about, you're canned. Or if they just don't like the way you look, you're canned. Because that happens too. That wouldn't surprise me. It is a company, it's their own platform. They can, it's not like this is our right to make videos and do whatever. It's their platform, and they have a right to kick whoever off at any moment or pick and choose and all that. And that's why certain creators get away with doing what they do, and other creators can't. YouTube's the only place I haven't been banned from yet. I have been banned from YouTube, but I have been rebanned, like unbanned from YouTube. And that's what's astonishing. YouTubers get terminated, they get canceled, they get strikes. There's all these news articles, people are talking about it. And I've been terminated twice now and unterminated twice, and I haven't had anybody talk about it or anybody do videos or articles about it. And yeah, the one was because of Hunter Biden and all that. I was talking about all the Hunter Biden stuff, so they got rid of me because of that. Weren't you canned for a couple months? Yeah, I was gone for, I think it was like 6 months. This channel was terminated for 4 to 6 months. I think it was. This channel was gone, and that was because I was covering Hunter Biden. I reached out to another big YouTuber, Salty Crackers, about what was going on because they covered the similar kind of stuff. If you go look up Salty Crackers, they cover the same kind of stuff, political kind of garbage. And I reached out to him about some stuff. Next thing you know, my channel gets terminated. And my channel's down for like 4 to 6 months, I think it was. I noticed that for some odd reason my channel was still on Social Blade making money, even though I wasn't making anything or doing anything, and nobody could see anything or do anything. They were definitely trying to censor me because it was definitely about all what was going on, and it was during the presidential election, so they're trying to censor it. And then once I realized what was going on, I contacted them back, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, there's no reason for you should have. It was an accident. We're sorry, it was an accident. You should have never been terminated. So here's your channel back, and just forget about it," kind of thing. And I made a video about it, and that was the end of it. Nobody really spoke about it. Nobody really talked about it. It's kind of weird because people get censored all the time, and there's news articles make people make big freaking deals about it. The freaking quartering gets demonetized. He claims he gets demonetized, but they just put limited ads on his videos. He's not demonetized. He's limited ads, and he like people talk about that. There's news articles, and it's just kind of just crazy how there's like double standards and just certain people they report on, certain people they do care, some people they don't care. It's just really weird. It's just really weird. And I don't want to sound like a hater because it's gonna make me sound like I'm a hater. You know, like oh, people aren't doing news videos on me or news articles or YouTube videos because I got terminated or I got censored. No, I'm just stating facts. You know, it's you know if one person gets censored, if I get censored or if I get a strike or if I get this, then it's gonna happen to somebody else, and it does happen. And that's the thing is I've proved it and I've reached out to other YouTubers, and that's where I know for a fact that's why my channel gets in shit sometimes and I got haters is because I cause it indirectly. Like I reach out to big YouTubers and I contact them and we talk to each other and I go, look, this is what's going on with me and my channel. I get a strike for this. You have videos that are the same, but you haven't gotten a strike because nobody's reported it. YouTube works on a report system where if you see something, you're supposed to report it. They don't care. You can upload anything to YouTube. They don't care until somebody reports it. They don't care. They're not going to look at it. They're not going to care. But if somebody reports it, then somebody has to go, oh, okay, let's go take a look. And then they look at it and then they decide if it's good or bad. And the thing is that you cause so many waves with so many people, they're going to report your videos. But if you don't cause any waves, nobody's going to report them. And that's why news channels, big YouTubers have their videos that are still monetized, that are good, and they're illegal, like they have illegal activity or they're posting things that are weird. And I reach out to them saying, well, I did a similar video, why, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be honest, like I've had somebody that I reached out to, and then next thing you know, one of their videos got flagged for the same thing. And then they made a video complaining about it and crying about it, and everybody was like, "Oh, that's unfair" and stuff. But I'm like, "Bro, I reached out to you a week beforehand and everything, and you didn't mention anything. You didn't care. You just..." And then once it happens, it's like, "Oh no, the whole, you know." And it's just really weird and astonishing. But it's just my point is that if it can happen to me, it's gonna happen to anybody, and it does happen to anybody, and it's just really weird and ridiculous because people need to talk about it more. That is just really weird. I've got some good J6 footage on my channel. Nice. I would consider myself more Republic, but I hate right-wing YouTube. It's more annoying. Yeah, it's just, all that stuff online is just really annoying. Sometimes I wish I lived in Canada, then I could have smoked all the pot I wanted to. Same JFK. Well, it is legal out here, so you can do all you want out here now. And what's crazy is there's like this loophole, which a lot of people don't know about. You can grow 4 plants, anybody, household 4 plants. But if you get your license, a doctor to sign it, you can grow up to 400 plants. So like there's like literally everybody's growing 400 plants everywhere. I should get my license, but I don't bother. And it's so cheap now too, so it's like $500 a pound. But yeah, I shouldn't be talking about that on the stream because I'll probably end up getting censored too. YouTube's anal about that, which is really weird. Marijuana is supposed to be 18 plus age restricted, but some videos aren't. There's just a lot of really weird stuff on YouTube. It's double standards. They don't monitor. They don't, it's just they don't enforce their own terms of service on certain YouTubers. They allow it. They don't. Logan Paul punches some fan. He should have his license from boxing taken away. He shouldn't be allowed to box. He shouldn't have a YouTube channel. But no, let's just give him the free publicity and fame and make him more money. But yeah, sorry, I'm kind of going off topic here, but I'm gonna see if there's any more updates quickly, and then I'm probably gonna end up jetting. Getting tired here. I don't see anything here. Travis Scott issues a statement. I can never imagine the severity of the situation whenever Travis Scott speaks to fans. Bro, he was what? He was singing. I can't even imagine severity, but I'm sitting there watching what's going on, singing, not even bother stopping it. Yeah, so there's like no new updates from that I can see. It's all from like a long time ago. I'll show you all here. Say 15 hours ago, 6 hours, 17 hours. You would hope that like they'd do like constant updates on it, but I guess they'll be working more with it tomorrow. These are the Astro victims who died in the concert crash. Okay, so that's a new update. Included bright engineering student, high school freshman, and vibrant dancer. So sad. So that's one of the person that sadly passed away. R.I.P. My heart and my prayers go to everybody that's being impacted by this. It's just totally sad. So this could have been completely prevented. Drowning in quicksand, Fury's attendees stood. They only showed the one guy. Franco Patino, 21. That's sad. Rudy Penna. That's crazy. He just recently celebrated his 23rd birthday on social media, and he was out celebrating at the Travis Scott Astroworld. That's just crazy. Oh, I just turned 23. What do you want to do? I want to go to see Travis Scott at Astroworld. Jeez, and die. So sad. I gotta go. Take it easy. Oh yeah, quickly. You Woof Woof just reminded me. I haven't even blasted that. It's all good. I don't really care too much, but just off topic again. Wolf Wolf just mentioned that I do gaming. Yeah, I have a stream or a channel called Red Eye Ginger, and basically all I do is I try to stream every night, and all I do is gaming. So if you want to check me out gaming, come vibe there, see how that is, or even just come chat. There's Red Eye Ginger. It's my gaming channel. I figured I'd keep the gaming off of this channel, keep it separate, even though I could post it on there. But I don't know. It's just figure keep it separate. But yeah, thanks Whipple for letting me show all that. I forgot about that. Yeah, RIP to all the kids. It is really sad. My prayers and my blessings are definitely going out. I bet you said your back hurts, they'd give you a license for it. Oh, yo, I'm already like covered for a bunch of stuff, so I'm not worried about it. And my back is killing me and my neck. I still have to deal with all that. That's why I quit skating for a while and all that. Tequila's got me all funny. Too many conspiracies, bro. Oh, I got some conspiracies of my own. Right, Chumpy? Oh, somebody might want to say hi. Somebody wants to say hi. You haven't seen him for a while. There's little baby Chumpy. Hey, Chumpy. Say hi. Want to say hi to everyone? Hmm? He's like, what? What's that? It's a camera. Yeah. He's probably got to go outside now, anyways. It's probably like perfect timing. I wanted to end the stream, and then he wants to go outside too. So it'd be a good time to end it because we kind of covered everything. I went over everything. Found some things in the videos that were kind of disturbing and of the security and stuff. If anybody wants to clip it or share it or do whatever you guys can, I would appreciate it. Get the word out there. But yeah. Chomper. Hey, Pokemon Deluxe. Dude, my ankle is so messed up. I need to quit skating for like a month. It's so terrible. Do you have ankle braces? Because that prevents your ankle from rolling. I used to wear them all the day, like every time I skate, but I kind of stopped. But yeah, no, I'll just do some more streams where I just come and vibe out and even just chat. We'll just do like a just chatting stream. So I just come chat. We'll just check out news, check out different topics and things. We'll just do some stuff like that, do more of that. Try to get more into it. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Chumber needs to go. He's sitting here. Right? You gotta go pee? Yeah? Go outside? Hmm? He just kind of stares at me and he just goes, hmm, hmm. Like he doesn't really bark or anything. Oh, yeah, he's making some noises. He just kind of looks at me, makes a couple lines and stuff. But yeah, no, I'm gonna end the stream so you can check out the other channel. This is just completely horrible as well. What happened? I hope they get down to the bottom of it. If this was actually, somebody that was there doing a targeted attack, or if it was just some crazy person, or what's going on, but they're obviously not going to release any more tonight, and we're going to have to wait till tomorrow. So I appreciate you all coming in. See ya. Take care. Bye, Wolf Wolf. Bye, Trash. Bye, Pokemon. Bye, JFK. Bye, Jake. Bye, everyone. Appreciate it. Take her easy if she is. Take her twice. Damn right, Jack. That is the best. I've never heard that, and I love that. Take her easy, and if she is, take her twice. I'm sorry, but that's good. Lots of love to everybody. Lots of love to all of you. Lots of love to everybody that was lost. Prayers, blessings go out. Rest in peace, everyone. That's just it's horrible. Just I know it's a lot worse than what they're reporting too, from what witnesses are saying and everything that's I've seen. It's just horrible. So just yeah, just live every day, appreciate every moment you got, and enjoy it. So speaking of which, I'm gonna go enjoy my life. Go take Trump out. Go cuddle and enjoy. Go presents with him, and probably go watch a movie or something. So I'll probably hop on tomorrow. You all have a good one. Appreciate the love and support. Thank you, everyone. You have a good night. Rest in peace, everyone that sadly um, lost their lives due to this tragedy as well. I just can't believe this happened. Like I said, it just should have been prevented. As soon as those gates were rushed, they should have shut it down. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream now. Take care, everyone. My prayer's gonna be with everybody tonight. All right.